I want to thank a lot of people for writing letters to McDonald's saying that they were ridiculous not to advertise on our show.
Oh, really?
I didn't ask anybody to do that, but I got a bunch of letters from people said, yeah, I sent several emails to the people at McDonald's, and I got a response form. The guy sent a nice letter. He said, hey, you know, I was listening to the Howard Stern show, and even though you don't advertise on the show, they were talking about the McGriddle sandwich, and because Howard's sidekick Artie was eating one and it sounded like he was raving about it, I went out and bought one. You should reconsider your position on not advertising with the Howard Stern show, as you reach millions of listeners a day, a large portion of which frequent your restaurants. Let me send you back a form letter. Dear Luigi, thank you for contacting McDonald's to share your feelings with us about our commercial placements. Please know that the relationship we have with our customers is the very heart of our business. Already it sounds tacky.
Already they're not advertising is what it is.
We closely evaluate the content of the programs in which our commercials appear and strive to associate our advertising with entertaining, responsible programs. As an advertiser, however, our role is not to determine what a broadcaster should or should not air. That decision belongs to the broadcaster and ultimately to the individual viewer. Yeah, sure. Sure you believe that.
In other words, they're not buying advertising.
And look how carefully they go not to offend you. Right. It's like, you know, we want everyone on the air. We're not
trying to tell Howard what to say.
Well, you know what, McDonald's? Get some goddamn balls.
Really?
Get some backbone. Take a stand. The world of George W. Bush. For Christ's sake, get some balls.
Really?
Look, the food is bad enough. They don't need people complaining about where their commercials are playing.
I mean, really, you're not. You know what it is? You're not John.
Can't advertise here.
Get some balls. If Howard's sidekick Artie likes the McGriddle, make him a spokesperson for $2 million.
Right.
Have some balls.
You know, cigarettes wouldn't sponsor this show either.
Yeah, because they have a responsible image. I just love that McDonald's is worried about their image. Before we place a commercial nationally, the program in which the advertising will appear is previewed by a screening service. Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means a bunch of Christians. And the scheduling of programs often changes or is not decided far enough in advance. Consequently, we will try to associate ourselves with programs whose reputations closely align with McDonald's corporate values. Oh, what a bunch of hogwash. You know that all the kids that work at McDonald's listen to me?
And everybody who eats the crap listens to you.
Absolutely.
And the guy, you know what? The second that we did the McGriddles rap, all the local franchises here in New York were sending us packages, bombarding us with McGriddle. You know why? They need us talking about them.
Yeah, but I was saying even then we shouldn't because they'll never spend a dime here.
I'd love if my listeners would boycott McDonald's.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. Just like we're doing to the French. Do you know the French are whining now more than ever?
Yeah, well, they need our help, right?
We need our help. Wine sales are down 20%. This is what I've been praying for my entire adult life. Good. I've wanted the boycott of France. Tourism is off so far that whoever the head of the tourism department in France is, he's screaming, "How dare you hurt our economy?" And now it's going to start going over to perfume and all kinds of things.
And clothing, whatever. But a friend of mine just got back from France, and he was like, the people were lovely.
Yeah.
They loved to see Americans.
Yeah.
Everybody speaking English.
Well, let me tell you something. They're hurting, and I love it. They're going to be down on their knees.
I mean, it has affected the man on the street over there.
And everyone has reason to hate France. It doesn't matter, like, what, group you're part of. Like Jews hate France because, who was their top government official who just, some guy just ran for government and he was anti-Semitic. And
right, I don't remember the guy's name.
He got a huge amount of votes.
Yeah.
And then they got this whole sort of movement where the second... this whole thing went down with Iraq. They started supporting Iraq and giving them money. And I mean, there's a reason for everyone to hate France. They hate our policies. They piss on us.
Constantly anti-American.
They're constantly anti-American. So everybody hates them, and it's great. Everyone is rallying. And they're down on their knees. They're down on their friggin' knees. I'll tell you how deep it goes. Like, I was at a restaurant, and they give you a wine list. And I look at it, I go, right to the American wine.
Yeah.
I don't buy the French wine. I'll buy any wine but a French wine.
Right, we got perfectly good wine here.
We got great wine here.
How about the fact when the Nazis marched into Paris, they practically had a buffet waiting for them?
How about our soldiers died and they desecrate the graves of our soldiers?
How about when the Nazis marched in, they rounded up the Jews and gave them to them?
Yeah, take care.
So McDonald's maybe need some of the same treatment from our audience.
Well, I've had my last McGriddle.
Oh, thank you, Artie.
Right after today.
Your feedback is very important to us and has been shared with our marketing media buyers. Please be assured your comments will be reviewed and considered when planning future McDonald's commercial placements.
That's right in the trash your letter.
Again, thank you for contacting McDonald's. We hope to have the opportunity to serve you again soon under the Golden Arches. You know what? Don't give them the opportunity. You know. McDonald's sucks. Yeah. I hate those guys. They've been doing this for 20 years to me.
Yeah.
I just hate them.
But see, I love the sponsors who will tell you, yes, our product is bad for you, and we can advertise on the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah. Oh, I would respect them if they said, listen, we're here. Hey, Jerry.
Email said the show is better with Artie. So we need you back, Artie. How'd it go out in L.A.?
It went all right. I heard some ideas.
Yeah, anything wild?
Well, I mean, I can't be too specific, but in a lot of them I have a kid.
That's funny.
You think so?
Yeah. Why not? I mean, depends what the story is.
You know what's weird is that in a lot of them I have like a 15-year-old kid, and it's depressing to realize that I could totally have a 15-year-old kid at this point. You know?
Yeah, and it's depressing to think that really that's what everyone wants on TV is to watch kids, not grown-ups.
Yeah, they want family stuff.
Is it a daughter or a son?
Well, in one it's a daughter.
Ooh.
Which is good because I could have a hot, 15, maybe it could be a hot daughter.
You can start dating your TV daughter.
We can cast an 18-year-old.
If you want to have a successful show, have a hot daughter.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're looking at.
Because that's what John Ritter did.
Yeah, but you could have that growing pains kind of thing. Alan Thicke had a good-looking son.
All I know is I watched that John Ritter show now that... now that he's dead, I have to watch because he died.
John Ritter show now that he's dead show?
Yeah. And I was reading Adam Buckman's column in the Post that he was talking about, John Ritter, while a nice guy, he said, no one's pointing out how bad that show was. I believe I've been doing that all along.
Absolutely.
And talking about how John Ritter's projects were less than, I wasn't talking about what a genius he was.
All of a sudden he's elevated to, whatever.
Go back and watch Three's Company. That was pretty bad, too.
Thank goodness for those two girls on Three's Company.
Yeah.
The recipe for success is a hot chick, John Ritter, and a hammock.
Yeah. But there's so much to talk about today. I don't even know where to begin.
I know.
The whole Rush Limbaugh thing, the whole Halle Berry thing.
My, how the mighty fall.
Oh, wait till, it was funny. I was coming up in the elevator with Ronnie. He goes, boy, your man Rush Limbaugh really is in trouble. I said, you know what? I hadn't seen the front page of the Daily News.
Right, you're thinking it's the
I said, you know what?
Flap.
He'll weather that storm on ESPN. He'll be just fine. He goes, no, take a look. Yeah. Because he's a drug addict, and he's... we're going to call Mike Walker because the National Enquirer is the one that broke that story about Rush Limbaugh having a drug problem. And now being an investigation for sending his housekeeper out to score for him.
Can you imagine?
This is crazy. That guy's nuts. Talking about self-destructing.
Really? Boom. Kaboom.
Yeah.
Well, he's not been really charged with anything.
No. Hope he is, though.
It seems like
it would be great.
Because, you're right about what he said about the black quarterbacks is such a that used to be an issue. It isn't anymore. It's
so silly.
It's commonplace.
You know what's sad about it is ESPN hired him to create controversy.
Yeah, well...
And now he's created controversy. They say, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Everybody's bailing.
It's weird how some guy survived. Like Howard Cosell called the black guy a little monkey on national television and survived.
Yeah, but he left Monday Night Football.
Yeah, he did, right?
Soon after that, that actually was kind of major.
Look at that little monkey run.
Alvin Garrett.
You're out of here. Goodbye, you senile old coot.
That little monkey.
Little monkey. Oh, my God.
And he claimed he called his grandkids monkeys. It's not
right. Nobody ever heard that, though.
I didn't see him call Muhammad Ali a little monkey. His ass would have been grass.
He's a big monkey.
Yeah. He's a big monkey. Look at that big monkey.
Right.
Big monkey.
Yeah, that was... I
called his grandkids little monkey. You know what? Maybe his grandkids should sue him, too. He wants to be a monkey. All right. Look, there's a million things to talk about. Tons of topics. Got to take a break, though. I got to get that going. Got yelled at yesterday. I took 3 breaks.
You're kidding? No. The whole show?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah, we got into like an hour discussion with Bill O'Reilly, and then we got into...
I didn't realize it was only 3.
Yeah, I kind of screwed up. No, we took more than that, but evidently I didn't do it.
You didn't do enough.
Evidently I was less than professional. We're going to take a break. We got a lot of people coming by. It's a whole thing today. But first, these words.
You're listening to a man who practices the art of transcendental meditation. Stern.
Hey, now.
I'm Sugar Ray Leonard.
Hey, Sugar.
Handsome, famous, wealthy boxer.
Hey, now.
I want to take this opportunity to tell Robin Quivers that I want you. Here's Howard Stern.
Hey, now. You should do Sugar Ray if that's really how he feels, because he was the greatest. I tell you, HBO ran a special the other night about that legendary fight between Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns out of Detroit. And I got to tell you something. Man, oh, man, that was one of the best fights ever in history.
Great fight.
He gave us some great ones.
He sure did. Sugar Ray Leonard, that was the man. And Tommy Hearns, too.
Sugar Ray and Roberto Duran. There was Sugar Ray and Tommy Hearns. And there was Sugar Ray and Marvin Hagler.
And it sure looked like Tommy Hearns was going to beat up Sugar Ray Leonard and win that fight.
None of those fights was he supposed to win.
I know.
That's when he fell through the ropes at the end.
Yeah.
Tommy Hearns was a great boxer.
Hearns was one of the most exciting guys.
Who never won the big one.
Right.
A lot of boxing guys tell you their favorite fight ever, even though it's only 3 rounds, is Hearns-Hagler.
Yeah.
And if you watch that, it's unbelievable. They're just throwing punches for 3 straight rounds at each other's face.
Tommy Hearns.
HBO is running that legendary night. You can see all those fights.
Yeah.
Tommy Hearns was the pride of Detroit, man. I remember I was living in Detroit, and, man, Tommy Hearns, it was all about him and that Sugar Ray thing. You would do Sugar Ray, sure.
In his heyday.
Yeah. Not now?
Oh, not now?
Still looks good. Still looks good.
You know, Robin, you're so shallow.
I am.
You really are. Sugar Ray, you wouldn't do?
Sugar.
Not now, no.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. What a great special that was. And those 2 guys, you see, that's what makes a great athlete. You know, regular people. Not me, but... Let's say you, Robin, or Artie, or Fred.
We're regular?
Yeah, regular people.
Oh, my God, the poor regular people.
And me, too. I'll throw myself in. Fred is not regular, but me, you, Artie. All right, not Artie, but me and you.
I think I could be on the cover of Regular magazine.
There you go. No, but in all seriousness, you know, people who are not exceptional athletes, they can't find that energy to push through. Like when we go, like we're running, and we go, oh, I'm so tired, I can't do it anymore.
Let me stop.
They can go faster. And that's what Sugar Ray did. He was getting pummeled, and all of a sudden, somewhere... Yeah, all of a sudden, he just like, boom, he got crazy and went nuts and did it. It was amazing to watch.
And I always, say that about athletes. The reason, like, they break down is because they go beyond what their bodies should be able to do.
But I feel the media wants a black quarterback to be...
Now, you can tell the difference between a great athlete and a regular... Like, in my basketball game in Vegas, when I was up 12-4, I did a shot at Jack Daniels from the crowd.
Right.
A great athlete will avoid doing that.
Well, I'll tell you what. Rush Limbaugh's starting to talk like a junkie. I mean, he started to do screwy things and sabotage his own life.
That story's unbelievable.
Well, you know what? That's what I said. As soon as I read the headline about him and the drugs, I was like, oh, that explains Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Can't believe I'm saying this, but I feel sort of bad for the dude.
Get out.
I mean, read the story.
I mean, nothing worse than not being able to score prescription drugs for yourself when you're that wealthy.
It's not like Coke.
He was completely dependent on his cleaning woman. Did you read the whole story? I got to read it out loud.
I heard the highlights, that the cleaning woman was his connection.
Yeah, that's when you really know you got a habit.
You got a connection.
I'll read the story in a minute. And then we'll get Mike Walker on the phone because Mike's newspaper broke the whole thing. Abby, you're on the air.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Abby, what's up?
Well, I just wanted to say that while you superly intimidate me, I think that you were one of those guys who was made fun of in high school and that you just use that to fuel your making fun of other people now and making people look like assholes.
What are you saying?
Granted, a lot of them do it themselves without any help from you, but...
What are we talking about?
I don't know. Are we in the middle of a conversation?
Are you Rush Limbaugh's cleaning woman?
What is going on?
Because you know what? I could use some Percocet.
Yeah. Mr. Limbaugh.
Hey, did you see what Rush was doing? Oxycontin.
We were just talking about that the other day.
Jack Osborne was addicted to Oxycontin.
That's
Maybe
crazy
that's
stuff.
What influenced.
It's called like legal heroin.
Well, that's the more, what do they call it? Hillbilly
heroin.
Come here, I need some heroin.
Some hillbilly heroin.
I need some of that oxycontin.
My head is spinning. I don't know what to talk about. Limbaugh or Halle Berry going out with Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit.
I was sort of telling you that the other day, that Fred was making these declarations on his website again that he's in love.
Well, he found a crazy woman who will accept it.
Well, I'd
like to bang Halle Berry.
Oh, God.
That'd be fun.
I've had dreams about Halle Berry, dude. I think she is amazing.
Yeah, well, she broke up with her husband because she finally realized. You know, it wasn't that he was cheating on her.
Right.
It was that, like, he couldn't get a hit record together.
That she realized he was no
He's
recording artist.
Yeah.
He's a sex addict.
She got tired of him moping around that he couldn't write a hit song.
Right. He was misrepresenting himself as a singer and a songwriter.
Yeah, well, what are the chances that you're a big ladies' man and a great artist?
Let me put it to you this way. A guy who looks like that very rarely comes up with a good song.
Exactly.
You know?
You look like...
he's too busy with his looks.
Yeah, you got to have something majorly wrong with you to want to get girls and write hit songs.
He could get girls without a hit song.
Charlie Parker didn't look like, Blair Underwood.
Abraham. Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, man.
What's up?
I was going to ask you a question, but how you were saying it's impossible to be good-looking and make hit songs. About Lenny Kravitz?
Yeah, I thought of him. Lenny's about the best-looking guy I've seen that.
Yeah.
Lenny's doing Nicole Kidman. I bet that's fun. Boy, these guys, you know what it is?
It's like they retire from music and just get the good women. Yeah,
I got to tell you something. Like, those guys have the kind of jobs where they can go to clubs every night and hook up with movie stars. And, like, Fred Durst, I was reading Halle Berry's been filming in Canada for over a year between Catwoman and some other movie. But he flies in and just hangs with her. He's got no schedule. And
on the weekends when she doesn't have to work, he can be right there.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to hook up with a Halle Berry or Nicole Kidman, assuming they give me the time of day. I'd be like Nicole Kidman would go, I'm on the set, come visit me, my love. And I'd go, come visit you, I got a job, sweetness.
Right. Yeah. You see, Lenny Kravitz and Fred Durst, they don't really have jobs.
Right. They have careers.
Yeah. You know, it's been a while since you've been on the, been going out there to promote something. I was thinking when this dirty little sex tape comes out.
Dirty, filthy.
Going out on the talk show circuit.
Will I be going out on the talk show circuit? You know what?
Spice up these late night boring talk shows.
I probably will. I'll have to book a few of those appearances. As soon as my DVD, video, whatever you want to call it.
Is ready for release.
Yeah. As soon as it's ready.
You'll hit make the rounds, as you say.
As long as they let me give out a number for ordering the video.
Oh.
If they don't, I won't. If they won't, I'm not going on. I mean, considering that all these people allow people to go on and shill for money, and they don't even tell us. When Drew Barrymore shills for cheese products, and apparently it sounded like to me that Faith Ford goes on the Ellen DeGeneres show and does an extended rap about Clorox wipes. I don't understand what the problem... It's always a problem with me when I got to promote something.
Why not give your phone number?
Yeah.
And for something like that, they have to pay the celebrity and the show, you think?
No, they pay the celebrity.
No, they pay the celebrity. Huh. And the show gets a good guest.
Oh, okay.
You know, I mean, we played yesterday. You didn't hear this, Artie, but Ellen DeGeneres had on Faith Ford. Maybe I still have the tape. Let me see. It's a great tape. And she goes right into a rap on Clorox.
Yeah, they come out of a commercial and go into a Clorox rap.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Let's see.
Let me hear this.
You got it, Gary? Thanks. You didn't hear it, sir?
No, I haven't heard that.
I know. Here you go. That's where Faith Ford and Ellen are on the couch. Here we go. Here we go.
That's clearly a product.
Here we go.
With the lovely and compulsive Faith Ford, you're wiping your hands with these Clorox wipes. You're obsessed with these?
I love them.
All right.
I like them everywhere.
You have them everywhere?
Everywhere.
They're disinfectant things, and you just wipe your hands constantly?
Yes. I want the Clorox people to call me immediately.
They will.
All you
have to do is tell them, I'm telling you, I have so many dog things.
I want to wipe the bottom of my shoes with these.
Shameless.
Right?
Horrible.
Sure seems it. I don't know.
Well, like I said, why would Ellen take out the box of Clorox and hold it up?
Yeah, I don't know. She
has it behind her chair.
Very upsetting to me.
You know what I heard you play was Denzel Washington on Letterman, and where he talked about Coca-Cola or something.
But that wasn't product placement.
That wasn't product
Yeah, that didn't seem like it, because Letterman was kind of goofing on it.
See, the only thing that throws me off with Faith Ford, she goes, I'm going to have to call those people.
Yeah, but I think that's to throw you off.
Yeah, then she's pretty smart, because it threw me off.
I'm telling you, there's no way Ellen has Clorox on the set of that show. You know what they do? They put that behind everything you're going to need for the show. They put behind your chair.
She just wouldn't pull that out.
She wouldn't pull it out. Why would they? And like I said, they go through her purse, and there's plenty of brand name stuff in her purse, and she doesn't mention one brand name.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Howard. Benji claims to have had sex with.
Oh, you mean that girl from Canada?
Yeah.
She had to be blind.
Yeah.
She's glad she doesn't have her sight.
But she does have sight. That's the weird thing. I don't get her whole blind thing.
She legally blind?
No.
No, it's hysterical blindness.
She seems to be fine. Benji, that's your girl, right?
He's not here.
Oh, where is he?
I don't know. There he is.
Dude, come on, man. Stop walking in late. Can you be here on time? I'm picking my nose.
I'm picking my nose and then eating my eggs. My egg.
Lisa's your girl, right?
No.
No, really, seriously, isn't she?
You had sex with her, right?
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, that's your girl.
All right. Angie's your girl.
Who?
Angie was my girl, right?
Was.
That's right.
I mean, you did.
You know what? I can never go to this guy. This guy's just not the go-to guy on the show. You're retarded. You're unable to have a conversation of any sort of kind. You're just not human. Hey, now. Hey, man, I go, hey, you had sex with... What?
I said I did.
All right.
I said I did.
All right, you know what? I don't even want to get into it.
Why recreate it? It was awful.
It's just not easy to converse with you, okay? Leave it at that.
It actually really is.
All right. Good. Go talk to yourself.
So, now you're going to argue the point.
Go talk to Fred and Artie. Practice on them.
Why punish us?
It's weird. He's a weird guy. He begs to be on the air, but he can't be conversational. So it's like, so he doesn't get on the air. This is the wrong kind of show for you.
Maybe.
Yeah, you need to be like on a... I'm trying to think what show would be good for you.
A puppet show.
Puppet show.
Yeah, where he's not interacting with people.
The Benji show. You got to get your own show, dude. It's time to break out. I don't want to talk to you.
All right.
Hey.
Anything to say, just jump down.
Okay.
It's not my girl.
I try to put you on the air, dude. But you're not conversational.
I'm very conversational.
No, you're not.
I'm actually great at conversation.
Oh, you rubs me the wrong way.
I've never seen anybody who's so off.
Yeah.
And you're trying to help him. He won't listen.
Well, but, how do you explain it to someone?
All right.
So you're trying to tell someone who can't sing how to sing.
Yeah.
You can't.
I could make you off also.
Pick me off on your own show, the Benji Show.
What did he say?
I can pick you off.
That's not what I said.
He said he can make you off.
I said I could just, keep interrupting you and shutting your mic and saying you're retarded.
Right. I'm sorry. I just tried to have a conversation with you about some chick that you had sex with, and it was a mistake. I won't let it happen again.
John and I were just sitting out there. I have these conversations with Benji all the time. Benji comes to me, and he goes, how can I be better? I don't want to get into the situations. And right this second, exactly what we discussed. And I say, you know what? Just talk. Don't
make stuff up.
Don't make stuff up. Just Howard asks your question, answer them the way you and I are talking right now.
Angie, you a girl.
But why didn't you do when Howard asked your question? Why didn't you just answer him back?
Because I don't define it as my girl.
Well, then say,
joke.
I go, hey, that's your girl. And then you guys will go, yeah, we had a night or whatever.
Yeah, that's what you had to say.
So it doesn't mean literally she's your girl.
I know that.
Even if you and I were in the office, this is what would have happened. You go, Gary, she's not my girl. We hooked up one night.
Yeah, I was trying to be a pal, and it's impossible.
I know it's so hard, Benj.
It's just you don't get it. You're a nice guy.
No, he's not.
Yeah, you're not, actually. What am I saying?
What's wrong?
Oh, he's a nice guy.
Not even a nice guy.
If he's a nice guy, you'd have a conversation with him.
Hey, now. I'll give you a hey, now. Hey, now. That makes it all better. Hey, now.
Hey, now.
That's right. Hey, now.
That's what you two should stick to.
Yeah, just stick to hey, now.
Don't go beyond.
I see him in the hall. I go, Benji, hey, now. Hey, now. Hey, now.
That's where a bunch of BS is.
Yep, that's it.
I make you laugh all the time.
Off the air?
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
All right.
Just say hey now when you see
Hey
him.
now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Does he make you laugh?
Hey now.
I give him great hey nows. And he just starts
hey
laughing.
now. Hey now. I don't even know what he's talking about now. That's what I'm talking about. He makes me laugh off the air and he says hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now. Anyway, hey now. So much going on. Eric, you're on the air.
Hey, Stern.
Hey, Eric.
You really sound like a moron. You're embarrassing yourself completely. And Artie and...
You know who this is? One of the Jesus twins.
Oh, it is?
It's always great. Which one are you? The one who was in the insane asylum or the other one?
You really did smart because you know nothing about the war. I mean, first of all...
you know everything.
Oh, it's the nut job.
First of all, Stern,
What medications are you on before you give us your tirade?
Let me tell you one thing. Artie, Robin, and you know nothing about politics and nothing about the war. First of all, Saudi Arabia and not Iraq was responsible for the 9/11 terrorists.
So how do you know that?
Because I've taken political science classes.
Where did you take a political science class?
What?
Where did you take a political science class?
At the Valley College.
Valley College? Well, they have a direct line to the CIA.
I'm a nut, but you came up here and physically threatened people like Melrose Larry Green, who didn't even bother you. Who's a wacko? You didn't go. You went to Wacko University.
I'm sure he's been out with the peace protesters, and he's actually tried to harm people.
Well, you know they have a song. The Jesus Twins have a peace song.
Oh, really?
What is it? You guys did it to an old song. What is it again?
Peaceistheword.com.
Oh, right. Instead of Grease is the word.
What do you mean, peace is
That's it.
Let me ask you a question.
Peace is the word, is the word, is the word.
That's good.
Dude, I'd up to Ritalin if I were you.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay, here's a good song. I'm cuckoo for peace.
Why is right now this is an illegal war, first of all.
No, it's
Article
not.
51 of the United Nations Charter only allows for a nation to use force in self-defense.
No, you're allowed to use force to
our own
enforce.
U.S. Constitution.
We're allowed to use force when we're under attack. We're allowed to use force when people
we're
don't
not under
disarm.
attack. This is a preemptive strike.
We're
at a war of terrorism. We went to war over 9/11 when we were attacked. We've identified Al-Qaeda cells. We've
How come we
identified.
didn't catch Osama bin Laden? What do we go after the first Arab?
Why don't you go catch him? Why don't you catch him?
And you schmuck saying that all Arabs look alike. That's like saying, all Chinese,
We didn't say all Arabs.
and all Philippines.
No schmuck said anything like that.
Oh, please.
We don't think all Arabs look alike. We're talking about Iraqis. And we're talking about the enemy. And we're talking about, and you know what? I only wish you'd go over there and fight, because you know what? If you were over there hearing guys like you, you'd be demoralized fighting.
Let me tell you something. This attack was the worst thing that this country could have done.
What do you know? You're insane. You're an insane man.
You still trust what your brain says after it's done to you what it's done?
Tell people your personal history, and then we'll know whether or not you make sense. How could you even...
Let me tell you one thing.
And by the way, the Iraqis, if they capture you, would rape your little midget ass in 2 seconds.
Russia could claim the right to invade Israel now. France could claim the right to invade Turkey, and Great Britain could claim the right to invade Morocco. A preemptive strike, not since Nazi Germany has... preemption been used as an excuse.
You're in a disgrace.
That was conquering, you dope.
Hitler claimed aggression was necessary to prevent...
We're not going in there to occupy these lands. We're in there to liberate them. There's a big difference. We're not going to run it.
The war is about 2 things.
I know. Oil. You're a genius.
Storing the petroleum in the area.
Yeah.
And to help out Israel.
All right. You know what? I only hope the next terrorist attack. I hope the next terrorist attack occurs at your house where they blow your ass up. And then we'll see if you're laughing.
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe in the Constitution of the United States?
Yes.
Okay, then why does Article 6 of the U.S. Constitution make clear that international treaties like the UN Charter...
Let me ask you something.
Don't you remember a little revolution
How old are you?
that said Saddam was supposed to disarm?
How old are you?
28.
All right. You're 28 and you're going to college?
I took a few political classes.
All right, listen to me. I'm going to tell you something. You're spending a lot of time at home being angry.
I'm not angry.
In and out of mental institutions.
I'm not angry.
Let me tell you something.
War.
What you need to do is get a suit, go to work every day, and start earning some money and stop running around.
What a great country this is. He doesn't have to work.
Yeah, this guy hasn't worked. Since I know him, he hasn't worked.
What are you talking about? I work all the time.
Where do you go?
Where do you work?
I work every day.
Where
do you work?
I'm in the music business.
So you write songs in your head every day. That's what you do, right?
How do you make money at that?
How do I make money?
Nobody's buying
Yeah, well, when you put your guitar case open on the street, they throw money in it.
Right.
I mean, what are you doing to make money? I mean, listen to me. You got your views and everything cool. But really, it's time to get the life together. You're 28 years old and you haven't had a job yet.
Let me tell you something.
Let's get to you. Forget Iraq. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about Iraq, okay? And maybe you're right. But now, with all your knowledge...
Right. I just think that when you're lumping all Arabs...
We're not lumping all Arabs. You don't listen clearly because you have voices in your head. You're competing.
In my head. Okay, listen. What I'm saying is this.
You have a rich father. I don't have a rich father.
Iraqi people, when the bottom line is, that's like everyone in every foreign country who hates Americans right now looking at every
We know that. We're not saying that. We're not anti-Arab on the show. We're not.
There's 24 million Iraqi people. None of them are Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein's a scumbag. We all agree.
Look,
and he should be removed from power. But to sit here and malign innocent people, what?
Sand homos.
Okay.
That's who we're fighting.
Hook nose homos.
No, sand homos. That's who we're fighting. Go to work.
How about oil fruits?
Must be time for class. He heard a bell ring.
Yeah. Time to go to school at 28.
My poli-sci class at Valley starting.
Time for class. The Valley School.
It's over at the Valley School over here.
By the way, these self-hating American teachers...
Oh, schools are some of the most vicious, awful places.
Are filling nut jobs like him up with this rhetoric.
Yeah, I tell you, your kid comes home from college, you won't even recognize their politics.
You should see my kid goes to college. I start talking about the war. You would think...
Yeah, we're the most horrible race on earth.
You would think we were terrible.
Americans are terrible.
They teach Americans to hate themselves.
They're being taught by hippies.
We're the best people there ever was. Americans. There's no better.
Yeah, a few years ago, before we had this going on, it was corporations they were against. Right. So your kid would come home a communist, thinking that people shouldn't make money.
We're the best people.
And let me tell you something. When your kids go communist, it's another 5 years you got to support them.
That's right.
Yeah. Don't let them date a commie.
I tell you. Howard Stern's going to have to start going down to some of these colleges and talking to the kids himself.
The teachers, I don't know what happened to them, but, yeah, they're not very pro-American.
I'm so upset about this, I just refer to myself in third person. Okay?
But you heard that guy just said on the phone, he goes, Saddam Hussein's a scumbag, he should be removed from power.
Hey,
how does he plan on us doing that? How's that going to happen?
We're going to vote him out.
This guy, I love that guy. I'd have him on the show anytime. That's Eric from the Jesus Tree.
No, I know, but
all right?
I know who he is, but... A lot of people...
I would actually like to hear that song. What is it? Peace is the word.
Hey, Gary, you got peace is the word? Before we go to commercial?
Not handy. We had it, but you hated it so much we threw it away. I can get it again.
How can you get it?
I'll go to the website.
I want to play it now.
I'm saying, him aside, a lot of people against the war have that same view, that Saddam Hussein's got to be removed. How are we going to do that? He's not going anywhere.
Oh, they're stumped on that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to take a commercial break, and then I can play pieces.
Dude, play the rest of the song. You might learn something.
Oh, here he is.
The piece is the word.
If we ever learn something from you, we're committing ourselves.
Seriously, Eric, you got to get back. You got to get into some kind of career.
Dude, my career's going great.
What is your career?
I'm a musician.
Nah, come on. Where are you playing? Where are you making money?
I just sold 4 songs publishing.
To who?
That's none of your business.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what it is you're up to, dude. I heard your dad was rich and he supports you.
My dad is far from rich.
Really?
Not anymore since he supports you.
Yeah, exactly. He paid for the poli-sci class at Valley.
Classes are $10. I don't think they cost that much.
Teachers are good at Valley?
Stern.
Have you ever heard the concept you get what you pay for? $10 a class.
Well,
most universities are anti-American.
Yeah.
I'm not anti-American at all.
Sure you are.
How come you don't listen to people that know what they're talking about?
I'm listening to you.
Like Ritter, the guy who was the chief weapons inspector back in '91, who says, quote, that the truth is Iraq is not a threat to its neighbors and is not acting in a manner which threatens anyone.
Look, I'm not going to debate with you, but I'll tell you what. You're wrong and he's wrong because they invaded Kuwait, and if it wasn't for us, Kuwait would now be occupied by Iraq.
And who do you think financed that? The same year...
You hear this? This is so silly. Hey, listen, Eric, I'm not a political show. Go call Rush Limbaugh.
All right, why don't you play the rest of the song so the people... There's a lot of people in this country that don't agree with this administration.
I'm going to play you a song. Where's my Metallica song?
Are they all like you? It's okay.
By the way, Ritter, just because I want to school you a little bit, Ritter was financed by Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And you know that.
Iraq.
Yeah.
And who do you think financed Hussein and gave him $500 million the same year that he...
because we have a crystal ball and we're supposed to know. And we're supposed to know who's going to be good or bad. Get out of here. Go help the slags. Help the slags.
You slag lover?
Slag lover. Slag lover.
Artie, your nose is so far up.
Slag lover. Slag lover.
Slag lover.
If Howard changed his position and was against the war, you guys would all be like, oh, yeah, you're right. It's not
slag lover.
War.
Better up Howard's butt than Saddam.
That's not true.
Yeah, slag.
I'm pro-war.
Slag lover.
Come on down here, little slag lover.
You guys are just dumb. That's the problem.
That's right.
And we're enjoying ourselves.
And we're here and you're listening to us.
What about you?
Hey, I'm rubber, you're glue, dude. Anything you say bounces right off you.
10 million Iraqis are going to die due to starvation.
Anything I say bounces off me.
You could care less about Iraqis. Stop that bull crap.
Yeah, you better start caring about what medication you're on.
Son, let me tell you
don't
something.
know one Iraqi.
Half the country's on medication, including probably your ex-wife.
No, my ex-wife isn't on medication.
All right, well, it was a pleasure talking to you. Hopefully you could learn something, educate yourself about
We're going to listen to your song.
what's really going on. Yeah. Unfortunately, you probably get your news sources from Fox.
No, I get it from Valley College. Thank you. Valley College. What a waste of time that is. Just
$10 classes, boy.
Hey, yeah, it's $10 a class.
What a bargain.
Where's my song?
Good. How about you?
Good. Hey, you guys should know about? This guy, he's an angry cameraman. You should know about that.
Yeah, you should know about it.
It's Cupcake Wednesday.
Right.
Very exciting.
No news.
We got a bunch of strippers coming in.
Yeah. Gary's stamped out.
Not yet. I think today.
Oh, today?
Yeah, I think today.
Artie broke up yet?
No. Still here and still with the chick.
Okay.
Carry on.
So what's new with you, Sam? Not much. Happy to be here. All right. Welcome back. Thanks. Have fun today. Okay. All right.
Hey, by the way, Sam Simon stopped by. He got a TV show. Sam, you know, is a friend of our show. He's a guy who developed, he was one of the original guys who developed the Simpsons cartoon. He also went on to direct episodes and write episodes of...
He's written tons of great sitcoms. Taxi.
Yeah. What give you a resume besides The Simpsons? You also did, what was his, the Drew Carey show?
If you bring a hot chick in here, Sam will give his resume.
Go ahead.
Taxi, Cheers.
Yeah.
Tracy Ullman Show.
What'd you do on Taxi?
I was running Taxi when I was 23 years old.
What do you mean? Describe for the audience.
I was the showrunner. I was the producer.
People not in showbiz don't understand what a showrunner does.
They pick the stories, they run the rewrites, they edit the shows.
That's what you did on Taxi?
Yes, when I was a child.
I'm trying to make you relevant to the audience.
It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Now that's Artie.
I got my work cut out for me.
These shows are...
So you were the showrunner on Taxi when you were 23.
Yes.
How do you get a job like that? How do they discover you for that?
I wrote a script on my own, and it's called writing a spec script.
Right.
And I mailed it into the show.
Right.
And they bought it, and they made it into an episode.
What were you doing when you wrote a spec script?
I was doing storyboards for an animation studio.
I see. So you were in animation. That was your back. You see, this is how it all leads to The Simpsons. Wow. This is interesting.
Right.
You were animating.
I was doing animation, I was doing storyboards and character design for Filmation Studios. It's the worst animation studio ever. They did crappy Saturday morning shows.
What were some of the shows that they were responsible for?
Well, I'm going to tell you, and you're going to go, those are good shows, but the ones we did weren't good shows. We did 𝗛𝗄 and 𝗛𝗄, but it wasn't 𝗛𝗄 and 𝗛𝗄. It was the new, they would buy the rights
I remember the
to
new
these
𝗛𝗄 and 𝗛𝗄.
defunct cartoons, and then they'd make really crappy versions of it.
And what other crappy ones did you put out? The new
Mighty Mouse.
The new Mighty Mouse.
So it wasn't Mighty Mouse, it was the new Mighty Mouse.
Right.
Did you feel horrible putting out crappy cartoons?
Oh my God, it was, I would wake up and watch them because you'd never get to see them.
Right.
And I did learn a lot because
you never get to see them because they're drawn in Korea somewhere, right? And then, by the time they get back, you don't even get to view them.
And they also... they didn't direct the voices. That's one thing that I learned is on The Simpsons, I made everybody do it like a play.
Right.
And they all sat around microphones, and we did, they did it at the same time, and they reacted off each other. But at Filmation, they wanted one person to do every voice in the show to save money.
So the actors...
And they had the guy that ran it, Lou Scheimer, he had his kids doing the voices.
So
they really knew how to cut.
Oh my God!
So the actors
and wait, they had stock footage. They had books of stock footage.
Right.
And it would be Mighty Mouse flying around the moon, and it would be Mighty Mouse landing. And when you wrote the show, you had to do it so that 33% of the show was stuff they had already shot.
Whatever they had in stock.
Yeah.
Right. So you were working there. You're a young guy.
Right.
And so were you actually an artist? You would draw some of these things?
Yeah.
And then you go and you send a spec script. In other words, you said, hey, you know what? I watch Taxi. I could write an episode of this. You mail it to them, right? Blindly. And they read it, which is very rare.
Very rare.
How did you get them to read it?
They had a policy that continued while I was there of reading all submissions.
They did?
Wow. And for some, Jim Brooks insisted on it. And that actually meant that while I was working on Taxi for 3 years, had to read these scripts all the time.
How many, what are the odds of you getting your script on Taxi? How many scripts do you think they get a day, people writing spec scripts?
I've never heard of anybody that sold their spec script that was made into an episode of TV.
When I was in college, a lot of the students there would write spec scripts for their favorite television show. I remember this. And they, of course,
would they send them off?
They would send them off, but they would all get rejected. I mean, no one even read these things. This is why I'm amazed by this.
Remember, Grillo wrote a spec script
for The Simpsons. That's right. He was this close to having it read.
Well, you can...
When you were
can tell very quickly. You just have to read one page.
When you were reading the spec scripts, how many did you read a week? How many came in?
We would let them pile up, and we'd read 40 or 50 of them. But really, you only had to read one page.
Right. So my point is that here, against all odds, your spec script got accepted. And then once it got accepted, they hired you as a writer? And you would go home and write these scripts, and then they made you the showrunner?
Yeah.
Wow. 23 years old.
Wow, kid.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good career trajectory.
I was very fortunate.
Yeah.
Plus, I learned the people that from that show, Jim Brooks and Ed Weinberger and Glenn and Les Charles, these are the best people that ever did it. So I got to learn.
At 23, were you
them.
Making big money doing that? You must have been, right?
I thought I was. I was thrilled with it, but obviously, you're happy all the time, and you keep making more money.
It ain't your money now.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to college.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wait, listen.
I went to Stanford.
I don't know. Sam, it's an audience listening to this. You're looking at me like I should know these things. People don't know.
I went to Stanford University.
You went to Stanford, all right. So you're a bright guy, in other words.
Yeah.
You must have had a high SAT, right?
I actually, I guess I...
Were you getting laid in college, or you didn't start getting laid till you got out of college?
No, I got laid in college.
You did get laid?
Yeah.
All right, I never know with you.
He played football, Howard.
Did you?
Yeah, in college.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't play football in college.
High school.
I actually, they were interested in me playing football there.
Yeah.
So I think that may have helped get me into the school.
And Stanford is
But I quit the first day of practice.
You did. You didn't want to do that.
I didn't think I was good enough.
So now you become this writer on Taxi. Then how do you end up with The Simpsons?
I was the executive producer of a show called The 𝗦𝗁𝗲 𝗿𝗍 Show.
Right.
And The Simpsons were Matt Groening created.
Is that where you went from Taxi? You went right to The 𝗦𝗁𝗲 𝗿𝗍 Show?
No, I went to Cheers.
What did you do on Cheers?
Same thing.
Showrunner.
Writer, showrunner.
Right.
Then I was also on the first Gary Shandling show.
The first one, not the Larry Sanders
Not the one you were on.
Yeah, Gary Shandling show, yeah.
And...
once you get in and they see how good you are, then the party keeps rolling. And each time you get a new job, it gets a little more money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get to the point where you get a piece of the show.
Right. Now, you didn't get a piece of the Taxi show. You didn't get a piece of
you just get residuals.
Right, all right. So then you're working on the 𝗦𝗁𝗲 𝗿𝗍 Show, which basically tanked. But the big part of the show was they did those little cartoons, the Simpsons cartoons.
Yeah.
And you were working
these 5 to 10 seconds. They called them interstitial cartoons. They would come on before the commercial.
Right.
And the whole premise basically was Homer getting Bart to leap into his arms every week.
That was the first one, I think. I don't really.
You mean the point of them was to get a father to love his son, or
the son to trust his father.
They were really just kind of beats. They would go to the movies, and people did respond to them. The network got the idea of making them into their own show.
And who hired Matt Groening?
Matt Groening was hired by Jim Brooks for the 𝗦𝗁𝗲 𝗿𝗍 Show to do those. And then the three of us developed The Simpsons into a series. And we went to, it was the network's idea. You know Barry Diller.
Right.
He's the imposing
he was the head of Fox Network.
He was the head of, I think, all Fox. And we had this meeting with him where he wanted to know about we were pitching him the show.
Right.
They wanted to do it, but we wanted to tell him what we were going to do.
Okay.
And so he's very intimidating.
Yeah.
And and he's in a hurry all the time. And so he met me and Matt and Jim introduced us, and so he heard Sam Simon and the Simpsons,
right?
And it was this big conference table, and he called the show the Simons the entire meeting, and everyone was too scared to correct him. That's great. So he was sitting there and going like, all right, now I watch an episode of the Simons. What are the Simons doing? And it's like, so we're going like, well, they might, the kid might be going to camp and stuff like that. And then he also had in the same meeting. He also used to have a little teletype. This is more than 20 years ago.
Right.
And he had a little teletype so he could get, and only he could get news headlines while he was sitting there in the meeting. I mean, this was
he was a real mogul
for the day. Yeah.
Right.
And then suddenly in the meeting he goes, like the air comes out of him, and he just, he's kind of blank and quiet for a minute. And they go, Barry, what's wrong? And he goes, ladies and gentlemen, Halston is dead.
Oh, my
God. So I'll never forget where I was when I heard that Halston was dead.
Yeah, big news. Halston.
Yeah, you wouldn't have noticed all day, probably.
Who's
Halston?
Yeah, right. So, but then he gave a green light, as they say, to The Simpsons. And how many episodes did he sign on for?
They ordered 13 episodes.
Right. Did you have the feeling that they all thought it would kind of tank? No one could have predicted the success.
No, I didn't.
Barry Diller certainly probably was like, okay, I'll approve this, but gee, I don't know, a cartoon.
For much.
They actually saw, I think fans of the show know that we did a first episode that was a disaster. Right. And there's lots of different explanations for why it was bad, but it was bad. And we ended up fixing it later on, but we decided not to panic because we had another episode coming in. And
why was it bad, the first episode that you did?
The director was from Saturday Morning Animation, and he took a lot of liberties with the script. I'm not sure the script was as good as some of the other ones. There were a lot of reasons. It was the first one, but because it was an animation production line, another one was going to be coming in a couple weeks.
What you're describing is that also with animation, once you write the script and you record the voices, it's all locked in. You can't go back and edit because it's all drawn in Korea. And
no, we could edit a lot. The mouth movements are very imprecise. We could redub lines. We could take footage from other episodes. So we actually did, and we made them long so we could edit them.
I see.
So we could take a minute out. But anyway, we got this second show, and we loved it. It was what we thought the show should be. We were all thrilled. And that's the one we showed to Fox.
Right.
And it was the quietest. No one laughed.
No one liked it.
The entire time. And I remember Barry said, how many of these did we order? That was his
You're saying you're sitting there in a room. This is your baby, so to speak. You've worked on it now for months.
Yeah, years.
Years.
A year, yeah.
And then Barry Diller sits there in the meeting watching this thing. He's the head of Fox Network, and he goes, boy, this is...
well, I don't want to disparage Barry Diller.
No,
the guy,
he greenlit the project.
Yeah,
he was smart enough to do that.
It was a thing that...
were the ratings big right away?
It was the highest rated show in the history of Fox when it debuted.
That's right. And probably now Fox would probably be less likely to put a cartoon on in prime time because they're a little more successful. But I remember back then, they didn't have a whole lot to hang their hat on. So you probably could get more shows approved there. Avant-garde type shows or shows that aren't necessarily network fare.
They were taking chances. I mean, that was a huge chance. I mean, it's weird to think that people were... saying, can a cartoon succeed in prime time?
Right.
And then they were also saying, well, will you be able to syndicate the show?
Right.
You know, I guess...
What kind of life does it have?
Well, I guess maybe you could put on at 3 in the afternoon or something. Of course, it runs all during the day, everywhere in the world.
And because you were one of the originators, you owned a piece of it. That was probably your first time you owned something, right?
Something,
something big.
Worthwhile.
Something worthwhile.
Yeah.
And the rest, as they say, is history. I mean, you made so much money in that thing, and it still makes money. It still generates money.
Sure.
People tell me people tell me, you tell me. That,
the people are Sam.
No, well, that's really not Sam. It's everyone around Sam tells me that I forget who told me, but at one point someone said to me, Sam has a piece of the merchandising, has a piece of everything. And he goes, and do you know Sam sold his merchandising? And do you know that Sam now got the rights back to his merchandising?
He bought it back.
He didn't buy it back. It reverted back to him.
Oh, he only sold it for a little while.
The show has been on the air for so long.
It became available again.
Wow.
I actually, I got really good deal on the DVDs.
Right.
At the time, there was no DVDs.
Right.
There wasn't even
It didn't even exist.
home video
Yeah.
had just started. So I was lucky with the timing of that, too, because they probably said, all right, fine, give him that. It won't be worth
Give it to him. It doesn't mean anything.
You had some sort of negotiation. They go, oh, these DVDs are worthless,
Yeah,
so
well,
let's give it to Sam
that
Simon.
means less money up front. Give it to him.
That'll shut his ass up. It's an unbelievable story, really, when you think about it. Someone told me, too, that when you were 23, you wrote an episode of Barney Miller. Now, was that before Taxi or after?
I was a fan of Barney Miller, and there was a writer strike, and Danny Arnold's company settled like a couple days before, and I just wanted to write an episode because I loved the show.
So
I went in there, and in a day or two, I wrote an episode of Barney Miller.
So the whole point of Sam stopping by today, I want to give him a plug. He's got a show that he just got for Playboy TV.
Well, this show, I don't understand.
This is a show.
This one you don't understand?
No, I don't. I understand all of your other career.
Hey, but one more question before we get to the show.
Go ahead.
So when do you get your first celebrity piece of ass? When you get out to Hollywood, you finally get famous, you become a wealthy guy, you're a big man in the industry. How old are you when you finally nail a celebrity?
Well, I've had girlfriends.
Yes. Don't be humble.
So, no. I'm just saying, my Jennifer Tilly, but she probably wasn't a celebrity when I met her.
Well, you married her.
Yeah.
Jennifer Tilly. That was the first one?
That was
famous?
Yeah.
Famous woman?
Yeah.
Good for you.
I think so.
Braggart.
And what was the advice
How dare you?
Jennifer gave you?
What?
And what was the advice Jennifer gave you when you got offered The Simpsons?
She said, don't do it. It's a horrible idea.
And then when you got divorced...
We got divorced after 13 episodes.
And
we split after 13 episodes, and she gets a piece of everything.
What a great country.
I love that. And her advice was not to do it.
I know.
I wouldn't take it if I were her.
Well, once she called me, and she was crying. And she's going like, I told you not to do the show, and it's turned out to be this amazing thing, and you're such a genius, and the money changed my life. And I thought she was going to say, I've had enough money. I don't need any more. It's just, let's stop. And I'm going, go on, get to the point. And she goes, I just want to say, I go, what? She goes, thank you.
Thank you. So does she get half of your money from The Simpsons? No, she doesn't get half.
But
how much money do you think Jennifer gets? How much do you think she's realized over the years in terms of an accumulated wealth? How much money did you think she collected as a result of just being married to you for the first 13 episodes?
I would guess that ultimately she will... It might be... how many... It might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 figures, maybe.
Well, what do you mean? How many 9 figures?
No. He's saying, 9 figures get you what?
I think by the time it's all said and done,
how much?
I don't know. Isn't that $100 million?
$100 million.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Numbers could be more than $100 million.
That's what I got, but I'd say that's what I didn't want to say an exact number. But I'm saying, I don't think it's ever going to stop.
Right. How long were you married to her for? Was it a year or 2 years?
No, like 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
And you think she'll realize about $100 million off of that?
I hope so.
Just a little piece of it.
That would thrill me to death.
Unbelievable.
Because it means he gets so much more.
Right. But isn't that's got to bother you somewhere?
It doesn't bother me at all.
I don't believe it.
Me neither.
I got to tell you, it doesn't. It's the law. There's nothing I can do about it.
He's resigned himself.
I left the show after 88 episodes.
Right.
How do you think Fox feels about me?
Yeah, but you created it, Sam. You created it, though.
A lot of people create shows and never get a dime.
Her contribution was to say, don't do it.
Well, that is an amazing story. That really is. $100 million probably when it's all said and done.
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know exactly where they'll fall out.
Look, we've been more supportive. Give us some money.
Yeah. Let's.
I hit a $40,000 jackpot in Vegas 3 nights ago.
How much?
Oh, you just
$40,000.
You hit you play the slot machines?
Yeah.
So what happened? You go there. How much money did you invest in the slot machine?
In this one, probably about $50.
$50. You sit there. You stand there playing with the old ladies with the buckets.
The reason because you're talking about this money, and I tell people I hit a $40,000 jackpot. The reaction is always, "Oh, good for you."
Yeah. Money goes to money.
They do say that.
Is the smartest person?
How nice! I was worried.
Is the smartest person in show business Jennifer Tilly?
Yes.
Oh, man.
She is, right? What did she say? Because she has done the best out of any actress that I know of.
I always thought it was Stuttering John, but now it's Jennifer Tilly.
Right. And by the way, I understand, too, Sam took his money and actually devoted a lot of his money to helping animals.
Yeah, it's
and has
amazing.
this wonderful operation in Malibu where they bring these dogs and then they retrain them to become hearing dogs for people who are deaf, people who are blind, this kind of thing.
We also started a new program where we're training dogs to be certified assistance dogs for vets with post-traumatic stress disorder.
So it helps people, too.
Right.
Yeah, it helps everything.
By the way, I understand, because you wrote me a note. You were very upset when you heard that 𝗪_𝗿𝗱 hit his dog, right? Our director, our TV director. You were unbelievably upset with him, weren't you?
But it's just, listen, this guy has so many crazy beliefs. You know?
Right.
You mean his dog?
How did you feel when you learned that Scott was beating his dog?
There's the guy. There's the dog
Scott.
Beating is not what I was doing.
Subscribe to Sam what you did so Sam can correct you.
If that's the dog's ass right there,
go ahead.
Sorry for the people on radio. Yeah,
right.
Her ass. I would go. No.
Oh my God.
That's horrible.
You don't have to do
that. The microphones get that. And why did you do that?
I did it because that's how I've trained all of my dogs, and it's always worked.
Well, see, the dogs are amazing because they're the ones that figure it out. You know, you don't need to do. You go no.
You go like this.
Bark at them. You go no.
Yeah.
You know, as a matter of fact, I've even learned that saying no isn't even necessary. You just give them a lot of praise. You don't even have to go no.
Positive reinforcement works incredibly well with animals.
What's the downside to smacking them on the ass? I think I've done it maybe 20 times.
20 times?
Yeah.
Wow.
To this particular dog?
Yeah, to this dog.
But you've been doing it for years.
I know you were very angry with him, Sam.
Well, I think, you know, even Hitler, they said, was nice to his dogs. Another fascist, but I guess
listen, man, I love my dogs.
Scott.
You know what? I didn't hear exactly what you said. I heard it was pretty bad, and you know, I can raise my dog however I want.
Sure, no one's
I'm not doing anything bad to her as far as I'm concerned.
You don't need to hit your dog.
Because you have money. You can do whatever you want. No, you cannot do whatever you want to your dog.
Well,
no, you can't. He's right. Sam is right.
Yeah, I am right.
So stop fucking it.
But you know what I meant by that. And just because you can throw money at the situation and have trainers and stuff, I'm not willing to do that when I can get the same result out of smacking her on the ass.
You mean you won't take the time to teach your dog the right thing, and you have to beat the animal?
I'll teach the dog the right thing my way.
It takes no more time. It takes no more effort. There's something in you that wants to beat an animal.
No, it's not. See, that's what this is all about.
Yeah. There's a lack of
I love that.
It's the same thing. It's
why
you like
Howard goes
fishing.
It's
a Republican thing.
Howard goes
fishing. No, I don't. Not anymore.
No, stop.
I stopped.
Then you're crazy.
No, I
Howard's
stopped.
an animal rights activist.
Was bothering me.
Don't say that, because there's a crazy guy who'll call in now and start screaming.
Yeah.
That he's not really.
Hey, by the way, your dog Cookie is on the phone. Scott. He wants to say something right now. Cookie, hi. Yeah. What are you saying?
Cookie.
You hate your owner? You don't like when Scott beats you, do you? Bark once if you hate Scott. All right. Bark twice if you hate Howard. If you love Sam Simon and you think he's saying the right thing. Yeah, there you go. All right, well, there you go. There's Cookie.
Great.
Cookie the pace.
The real to rescue Cookie.
You should see
can't have her.
Whenever I say to Cookie, I mention Scott's name, he starts to growl. Watch. Scott. Scott. Say what I'm saying.
You realize that you're the minority in this. As far as this room, no.
And you hate minorities.
The whole country, you'd be left probably 10%. Everyone.
How does that make it right or wrong?
Cookie, bark once. Cookie, bark once.
Because you're a fanatic.
Cookie, bark once if you are jealous of Jennifer Tilly. All right, that's what I thought.
Cookie with the timing of Bud Abbott.
Thank you, Cookie. All right.
Hey, that's good. Look at Artie.
Thanks.
Artie's pulling himself together.
You look good. I'm pulling it together.
All right, thank you, Scott. Go ahead. You know what? You know you're a funny guy, Sam. Scott finally is here. You finally had your chance to confront him, and I think you let him off very easy.
I think he was afraid of being hit, too.
Yeah.
Well, listen, no, Sam, you don't want...
When I saw him hit that couch with such force.
Right. Ralph, hi. What do you have to say?
Quickly, Sam, tell the story of how you actually ended up with such a great deal on The Simpsons with the negotiation.
No. I'm not going to talk about that.
What is this, Ralph?
Stop.
It's Sam's story to tell. It's very interesting the way how they had to do whatever he wanted, basically, at some point.
Sam shaking his head, not wanting to go down the road. Ralph,
we're not going to talk about it.
I think it's a legal issue.
Let's go to Josh. Josh, you're on the air.
Up?
I don't know. Why, Josh, you're on the air.
Oh, he wants to talk about his show. Poker show.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, so let me do that. Yeah, quickly, Josh.
I'll take a question. Go
ahead, Josh, real quick.
Hey, is this guy like Ralph's dad or something? They got the same type of lisp, I've noticed.
Lisp?
Yeah,
no, you
like
fuck the same chicks.
Yeah, but anyway, my question is, Sam, I want to know, what is the secret to taking something out of thin air to creating something. How do you come up with something out of nothing?
Sam, how do you create a hit television show quickly in 30 seconds so that this guy can go do it? He probably wants to do this kind of work and needs to quickly learn how to do it.
I'll have to say that there's a lot of kismet and fortune that have, just sometimes things click. You're working with talented people.
No,
there's a
I'm
good
going to give you the real answer.
I don't
Josh,
know.
here's the real answer. Josh.
You read magazines and get ideas.
Right, Josh, you got to be. Are you a reader? Are you a guy who takes reading and ideas seriously, and forming ideas and trying to write stories?
Yeah, I read.
All right.
Read.
All right. Anyway,
Sam, how do you think?
Describe to people how you think and how your thought process is.
Yeah, how do you come up with, what do they call them, ideas?
See Sam Simon on Sam's Game premiering tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on Playboy TV.
Did you see any of it?
Yes. Now, let me understand
What'd you
something.
think?
Well, listen, I love cards.
Yes.
And I saw 5 minutes of it, to be honest with you. I haven't had a chance to really watch the thing.
Did you watch the clip?
It's a card game. Yeah, I saw clips.
Okay.
I saw a card game between yourself and a bunch of people like Artie and Norm Macdonald.
Playboy called me up, and they knew that I had a game at my house that a lot of comedians and comedy writers play in, and people have said it's a lot of fun. People have even said it should be a TV show.
Right.
And this kid, Jason Burns, called me. I met with Todd Schwartz at Playboy, and they said they wanted to film it and make it into a TV show.
Right. So it was very, very exciting to have this card game.
Yeah, I thought it'd be fun.
Yeah.
It was a blast. I got to go to Vegas on Sam's dime and lose $8,000 to him.
Right. So the show is a card game. And why did you roll your eyes when Artie said he lost?
Because I don't know why he thinks he lost it to me.
I'm kidding, Sam. I'm busting your chops.
Well, most celebrity.
Who'd you lose it to?
I wrote a check to Sam Simon.
Yeah, because I was fronting you the money for the game.
That's right.
So you lost it to Dave Attell.
I lost it. No, Dave Attell lost 15 G's too. I don't know. I mean, and Attell's coming in here later, and he'll explain that. He thought it was for charity.
It's kind of a fun show because it's a card game going on, and even your ex-wife pops in, Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah, well, she plays in my home game all the time,
and she's great.
And she's a great poker player. She's won a World Series of Poker bracelet, and her boyfriend Phil Locke, the Unabomber, plays too.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know she was going out with a guy who's a actual card player.
Oh, he's actually the Unabomber.
Oh, the real Unabomber.
That's his nickname.
Ted Kaczynski.
Well, Sam, I'm excited because I want you to have a success on the Playboy channel with the card game. The card game goes on, Robin. I happen to I could watch people play cards all day.
I love to watch
It's
card
fascinating,
games.
and the thing about this show is, usually you're watching really good players.
Yes.
And this show, you get to see, what your average neighborhood players, even though they've got some money.
It was very interesting because the part I saw, Artie was playing. And
that's some non-standard. That's what people call non-standard play.
There was 5 times where Artie had the winning hand going, and he folded.
He didn't even know?
He
had no idea.
He totally played it wrong because you see what the other guys have in their hand. And Artie would have a low pair of threes or something, and it would even say statistically on the screen, which is interesting too.
Yeah.
It would say, Artie has a 75% chance of winning.
And he'd throw in his card.
And he'd throw in his card. So I'm going, Artie.
Are you sure that was Artie? I don't remember.
Yeah, no, it was Artie a couple of times.
I wouldn't fold a pair of threes.
And then a couple of times you had a very big hand, and Artie didn't know how to bet. The dealer had to correct him, and he could have raised or gone all in.
Artie was hilarious on the show, and he just did.
That's why I felt bad for Artie.
You felt bad for him?
Yeah, because he was working so hard at being funny and at making the show, entertaining.
Right.
That he barely was paying attention to his cards. He could have won a lot of money in that game.
Well, I did win.
It upset me.
I got what you call rivered a couple of times. One time by Norm.
Yes.
He pulled a flush.
He pulled a flush.
And you had 2 pairs.
But how about when Artie had Artie goes, I have a straight, but he had a flush. He didn't even know it because he's so busy.
There were some things. I think he was doing a character for comedic effect of a guy that had never played poker before.
I bet $100.
All right, so now you have another chance to push all your chips in. more.
Another 500, I'll make it.
Okay, so he's raising you 500. 500 more.
Come on there, pal.
I'm all in. I'm sorry? Now Norm is all in. He's all in now. Woo! Now this is some action. Now there's some action.
How much is Norm's all in?
I got you covered. Well, he does have a $1,000 chip, I think. Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll just count it up afterwards. He still have you covered, I think, so it would be all your chips. You want to call? It looks like
so left out on this
I love
one.
doing this.
Yeah.
This is the hand of the show.
I just have an 8-high flush. Oh, that's a little of it. That's a flush? And that's 2 pair. Flush gonna take it.
No, I had a flush.
No, you have ace-8.
Oh, fuck. That's That's not even near a flush. I kept saying, look, I hate Texas Hold'em.
Yeah.
I don't like
It's called a meta game. He wants people to watch this, and then he's going to get all their money next time.
At one point, he had a high flush, and he didn't know it.
That was unusual.
Look, I play in a real game.
I know.
You know, so
you do know.
What is this game, though?
I play in a game with a couple of guys I used to work.
And what do you play in that game?
We play 7-card stud. We play 5-card draw.
5-card draw?
I don't like Hold'em. I'll tell you why
Why don't you like 5-card draw?
Well,
why did you laugh
really
at Artie
play
for
it
saying
anymore.
Yeah,
why not?
You see, Sam isn't the hipness.
Is this game in black and white?
Is 5-card
Maverick in the game?
Is 5-card draw a problem because, in other words, there's not that much skill
it's like
to it?
From the Old West. No, I think there's a lot of skill to it. I just don't. It's not really what. If you say poker nowadays, people think mostly Texas Hold'em.
Because Ben Affleck played it on Bravo. I'm very rebellious, and that's my problem. I don't like that it's popular.
I'm actually with Artie. I like the regular games.
You like the draw game.
Well, the stud is fine.
I love 7-card stud. I love 5-card stud. That's what we play in this game. Hold'em to me is like
5-card stud.
Yeah, well, you could play 5-card stud.
5-card stud, you practically see the guy's hand.
Yeah, but on the other hand, the 5-card draw, you're the beauty of the game is figuring out this incomplete information, and when you're just somebody has 5 cards and they draw a couple.
We also play a game called No Peek, which is a lot like
No Peek.
We play a game called No Peek, which is a lot like Hold'em.
That doesn't help your argument about this being a real.
I'm not going to win a verbal argument with you, Sam. You created the Norm Show. But
let's play some No Peek.
Here's what No Peek is. Everybody gets everything. I know, but let me explain to the audience. Like everyone knew. You and John Elway went to Stanford. Everyone knows that. So listen. I'll explain No Peek for the people who don't know what it is, and I'll show you how it's like Hold'em.
You lick the card and you put it on your forehead facing out.
No, that's Injun.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's Injun. That's a good game, too, but that's silly. All right. What No Peek is, everybody gets 7 cards dealt to them.
Face down?
Face down. All right? First guy, you ante up, whatever the ante is. First guy turns over a card. He's got a king. He bets based on the king.
Right.
Next guy turns over all his cards till he beats a king. So if he has a 10, a 2, then he gets another 10. Now he's got a pair of 10s. All right? Yeah. The pot gets enormous. And the juice you get as a degenerate is unbelievable. So now that guy's got 2 10s.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of skill. You don't have to.
Fuck skill. It's gambling, man.
Yeah, no, Artie, but that's not an art.
No,
that's
I
not
don't
a
give
skill.
a fuck about an art.
But you can't.
What's the biggest pot you ever lost in No Peeky?
No Peeky.
$42,000.
But you can't bluff a guy out with No Peek.
I know, but I understand bluffing out. Listen,
yeah, that's the fun
on
of poker.
Sam's show, and Sam's wrong. I wasn't trying to pretend like I always forget how to play because I don't like it. And I'll tell you what,
you were really funny, and thank you for doing it.
Listen, and
why don't you deal just one card to everybody?
I was being
it's the same thing.
No, it's not because the pot won't get as big.
Why don't you just?
Well, guys, you're not getting me. The pot won't get as big. You keep betting on every fucking card.
A lot of money in
why
at the
not bet on
beginning
whether
and
or
just
not
deal one card
Why
to
not
everybody.
bet on when that light bulb will blow
I'll
up?
do that with you right now for $50 grand. Listen. Here's the key to poker, right? Patience, okay? But then it becomes like a job. In Hold'em, if the 2 cards you got are shit, you fold every fucking time.
No, you don't.
Listen,
you folded on good hands.
I know, Howard. I understand, and I was acting like a jerk off. I might have had a drink or two.
Because you were. I don't know. You were upset or something.
I had a couple of drinks. Yeah, I was partaking in some shit at that point. And
you also ate a hamburger during the middle of the game.
Because a hot chick was bringing me a hamburger. I had 8 of them. I ordered a hamburger just to talk to the broad.
Right.
And some of the chicks were smoking. So
by the way, when you shoot your show,
no one cares about me.
No, I get it. I hear it. We get it.
I know, but you don't get it because
we get it. You like a different game.
I know, but here's the thing. Sam is a professional poker player, practically. That Unabomber guy, Jennifer, Norm Mcdonald's almost a professional poker. Me and Attell play poker. So it's like, I'm not going to play one-on-one with Jordan for fucking $8 grand. I wanted to have a fun time, and I did. And Sam is my brother, and I thank you for the opportunity.
What you are claiming, Artie, is that on Sam's show, it should have been you give everybody $50,000 of, let's say, fake money. They all play for charity.
No, that's no fun.
That's no fun?
No.
Well, what did you want?
I'll really lose my own money.
Right.
But I don't want to go into Sam.
Well, you can't have a game unless
you would rather go to a casino?
No, I'd rather go to the American Dog Fund. Where the fuck you want?
On your TV show, do you win most of the money on the show? Does it prove that you're...
We made a conscious effort not to keep track of the thing. I think I may have won. Did you see the one where we all go in blind?
No.
Oh, I lost a lot of money on one.
I was actually blind for that, though. Howard, let me explain engine to you, because this is the funny
No,
thing.
I know what that is. I know what engine is. I've seen that.
Scott DePace likes to play.
All right, listen, Sam Simon, it's called Sam's
Dave
Game.
Attell plays Jeff Ross, the great 𝗏 𝗵𝗏, Jennifer Tilly, Phil Locke. Who else?
It's a lot of fun.
Artie Lang. Ralph played.
Ralph is on there?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll
First
have
of
to
all, I
see
gotta-
that. Sam Simon, Sam's Game, premiering tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on Playboy TV. Sam, I wish you a lot of luck with the
Thank
TV
you.
show.
You would like this to go on. You had fun.
Yeah,
I had a great time.
Well, listen.
And people that played on it had a lot of fun.
Okay.
Listen.
I did, Sam.
Let me tell you something. If this is as big as The Simpsons, there's no telling how much money Sam will
Can you
get.
syndicate
never
this?
know.
Do you rerun it?
You could watch. I have a feeling this is another Simpsons.
Sounds like this might be the same magic. It has
could
the same
be.
components.
You never know.
By the way, Barry Diller.
JD liked it.
Barry Diller said to me just the other night, he said, you know what? There's no way Sam's show can work. So, we ordered how many episodes of this?
Sam, I told you not to do it. Can I get $100 million if it works?
In fact, Jennifer Tilly herself said this was a bad idea. And you know that's lucky. Sam Simon on Sam's Game, premiering tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on Playboy TV. Check it out. See if you have some fun hanging with Sam and his card game and friends. And it's a lot of good times and a lot of hot chicks on there, too, from the Playboy channel.
Brandy Roderick.
Brandy Roderick. Beautiful girl.
I sat next to her, Howard.
Beautiful
Is she
girl.
Talk about why I couldn't concentrate.
Right.
But she's also like really cool.
Yeah,
she's
whatever.
a lot of fun.
Very nice, very nice.
That's what
she
I
actually
hear.
was very nice. But I'm trying to play poker. I'm drunk. I got a playmate next to me. Yeah, 2 threes. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah. I felt bad for Artie. I feel like you bamboozled him.
There were a
because
lot of obstacles there.
he was busy trying to be funny. He was busy trying to hit on Brandy Roderick.
Did you see when he hugged that girl?
When he hugged that girl, I thought they were going to arrest him.
What girl did I hug? I don't even remember.
You hugged a
doing it.
girl. You got in their space. You
Which
shouldn't
girl?
have. There was a girl sitting there.
Not
Stacy.
Stacy?
No.
Is he like a masher on this?
Yeah.
Am I like a masher? No, Robin, I was on there like, William F. Buckley.
But anyway, it's a fun show. It actually is.
It was so much fun to be out there with Sam and play, and with guys like Ross and Attell and Norm and Sam. It was great.
That's right. And good luck to you.
Thank you.
Playboy Channel, Sam Simon, Sam's Game, premiering tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on Playboy TV.
You made the point that Sam has the ability to hire trainers and go about things in his own slow way and doesn't have to train a dog and keep it from peeing on his floor and stuff like that.
Listen, I could spend thousands of dollars and get a trainer and do all that stuff. I don't feel like doing that. I'd rather spend that money on the golf course. Thank you.
Do you think this is indicative of how Howard has changed over the years as he's gotten more money and he's siding more with celebrities and their way of doing things?
He's definitely getting more liberal, more I've got enough money, so now I can be, more liberal in my ways. And I think maybe Beth is swaying him, with the dog stuff. But I love my dog and I would never hurt it. But just because I smack her on the ass, she gets the message and that's it. It works.
Do you think there's a certain smugness about Sam, the way he goes about making his points? Because it seems like if he were able to present his point in a nicer way or a more constructive way, you might be willing to listen to him.
I'm not really willing to listen to anyone around here, so I don't think anything he could say in any way would sway me unless he... if someone said, hey, I'll train your dog for free, I'd say, all right, fine, you going to pick her up too? Maybe, but, listen, when you do something and it works, my whole life I've had dogs, my whole life I've done it this way, my whole life it's worked. Suddenly there's a bunch of idiots in there going to tell me a new way, and that's the only way. It's not true.
They're also trying to paint Cookie as like an abused dog, when in fact she's probably a very happy and well-adjusted dog.
You know what she did this morning? I sat on the couch as I was making my coffee to get ready for work, and she comes up on my lap and just starts rolling all around and cuddling, and she's a great dog. So she loves me. This is just a bunch of liberal spin on how to raise your animal, and it's just horrible.
Sam, was it good did you enjoy confronting Scott today about the animal rights issues and stuff like that?
This is, we were having fun in there, but people shouldn't hit their dogs.
Do you think your comparison to Hitler was a little harsh?
No, I think it's completely appropriate. I think his politics are driven by the same lack of empathy and selfishness that Adolf Hitler had. No, I don't think it. Obviously he's not Hitler, but I think it's apropos.
Do you see any bit of his point that maybe tapping a dog on the butt is a little different than abuse, or than, you know, really making your dog fearful of you, and, you know, it's more so a quick disciplinary act rather than trying to instill fear in the dog?
There's all sorts of theories about dog training. It seems to be that positive reinforcement works the best.
Right.
So, dogs figure it out. They train themselves. Most of the time. Hitler, I apologize for the Hitler.
I'll say it. Scott's an animal. Scott's Hitler. I think Sam should hit Scott like Scott hits his dog. See if he could train him. See if he could get him in line.
If you were my dog, I'd like to use a
Guys, can we not block up the hall? Like,
oh, shut up!
Could you move out of there, please?
Scott, discipline Ron.
I don't really give a shit. I really don't care. Could you not block up the hall? No. Why do you always have to do interviews right in the middle of the floor?
Ronnie.
I don't get it.
This is a show.
This is work
right here.
But you're blocking two entrances here. You can't fucking move over there.
Scott's standing right here.
Yeah.
Hit him on the ass. Come on, hit him on the ass.
Fuck that.
Get him. How are you today?
Awesome.
Welcome.
Are you kidding? I'm so happy to be here.
I know you're like the super fan of all super fans.
I would have beaten Jerry O'Connell and probably Jeff Probst. No way on Jimmy Kimmel.
You can't touch Jimmy on that one?
No,
right.
Jimmy's the man, so, you know. Jimmy's also friends with Howard.
Right. He's got that inside edge, sort of.
Total advantage. I have to pee.
So what else is going
Ronnie, the limo
on?
driver, has lost weight. I'm just going to throw that out there.
He looks handsome today?
Do I have my new series in the hall with Jillian or what? Ronnie does look handsome, I'm not going to lie.
Well, you do have the new series, House Husbands of Hollywood, right?
I do.
Going to talk about that today?
I'm going to talk about whatever Howard wants.
Right.
I don't mess around with Howard. He can do whatever he wants.
You're just psyched to be here.
I am very psyched to go. With 4 hours sleep last night, we are psyched to be here.
Jillian Barberie is here. Good. I want to speak to her. I have a lot to speak to her about. I watched her new TV show. And it is her. They're saying it's her husband's TV show. It's her TV show. She's the interesting one on the show. Hey. And looking more beautiful than ever.
She is.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, Jillian.
Where's my lap dance? Plunging neckline. Yeah, that's it.
I love this song. If you didn't play this song, I was going to be so upset.
We played it just for you, baby.
Thank you.
You know, it's a funny thing. I'm going to get right into this. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Jillian is the host, the co-host of a show in Los Angeles. It's a morning show, a television morning show. What is the official name of the show?
It's called Good Day LA.
Good Day LA.
I must talk about you every single day, though.
You do, and I love it, and I thank you for that. I think it's great promotion, and you're great about it.
But you know what
and
it
you
is?
say many, many beautiful things. First of all, you look great, and your dress is really sexy.
Wow, thank you.
And, you know, it's funny, for someone who's such a big fan of the show, why be 20 minutes late?
Oh, my God. Okay. So we got in last night at like 10 o'clock.
Right.
Right, exactly. And I ran into Joe Buck's producer, who I work with on the NFL, and he said Artie was coming on Monday on Joe Buck's show. And then we talked and and then I get in and it's midnight, and then I can't sleep. Now it's 1 a.m. I wake up late, and I go, oh my God, I can't. Okay, so we get our driver finally, and he takes us to the wrong building. So I'm like, I know Howard's not at 30 Rock. I know he's not at 30 Rock. That's where they took us. So I'm so sorry. I'm late.
I should have banged you when I was single.
Oh,
big mistake. Should have definitely given it to you hard.
Thank you.
I'm single.
I'm going to talk to you about some things.
Yes, whatever you like.
Okay, so let's get right into it.
Yes.
First of all, I watched your new show.
Okay.
I talked about this earlier, but I'm going to recap and I'm going to talk to you about it.
Okay.
And I'm worried about you, and I'm not kidding.
Why?
Okay. Jillian is her husband and a bunch of other guys who, through various circumstances, their wives all work and they don't. That's the premise of the show. It's called House Husbands of Hollywood.
Yes.
They sent over a press packet for me to watch it last night. I said to Beth, let's watch it.
Okay. And Beth has met my husband.
Hold on. I like your husband.
Met your husband.
We
Yes,
like
he's
him.
so sweet.
Handsome guy, attractive. Yeah, he's real sweet. And
He is sweet.
He is sweet.
He loves Robin.
Okay. We know what he loves. And I'm going to tell you something. You know, I like you a lot.
Thank you.
And I think you're attractive and you're bright and you deserve your success and you work hard for your money. The premise of this show is all guys who, for one reason or another, aren't really working, making money, they're house husbands. The show happens to be terrific.
Wow,
We decided to watch it for about 10 minutes, we were going to give it, and we ended up watching full 2 episodes.
Wow.
I fast-forward through all of the couples except for you and your husband. If the show didn't have you and your husband, it would not be successful.
Well, because we fight. You know?
That's right. now because there's honesty there.
My girlfriend is here, Lisa's makeup artist, and her husband is the former Dodger. Mine's the Marine sniper, but you can see why he's a Marine sniper. He's very...
Okay.
Wait, Marita Hot. I know this chick. I'm sorry. Go ahead. She's got a hot makeup artist.
Let me make my point, if I may.
Yes.
Okay. Jillian's show, Jillian Barber's show, is not even billed as a Jillian show.
No.
It's more like her husband's show. But trust me, if Jillian's not on the show, no one's watching it. That's number one. Number two, your marriage is horrible. Not bad. You're miserable. You hate being married.
I don't.
And you're in really bad shape.
Howard, let me tell you, I'm like you. I get on front of you put a microphone on me, I say anything. I get home and I'm a little subservient. It's true.
No, you're not subservient at all.
Well, I find that I might be a little more
How many times have you been married now?
Well, this will be 2.
All right. You're a very attractive woman. What age were you when you started to get success in television?
Well, I started at 22 in Canada, and I didn't really have success. But at 24, I moved to Miami.
You moved to Miami, and you became a weather girl.
Correct.
Obviously, because of your beauty and your personality, you become successful, and they move you to L.A.
Yes, I moved to L.A. when I was 26, and I've been on that morning show since I was 26.
Right.
Yes.
And you are the reason people watch the morning show.
Well, that's very nice of you to say.
Well, it's not because of Steve, and it's not because of the Lucy, whatever her name is. I don't even know her name.
Right.
It's because of you. You're fun to watch.
Thank you.
All right. And you say what's on your mind, and you're
do.
interesting.
Thank you.
So you had at what point do you get married the first time?
First time I got married, I was 28. And
It was a guy named Barbary, right?
Correct.
Okay, you took his name.
I did.
How long did that marriage last?
Well, let me see. I go by how long I paid alimony for it. I paid him alimony for half the time.
You paid alimony.
Correct.
How much money did you pay this guy?
Well, it's like an equation. They put the figures in a computer, essentially.
Right.
We were together 7 years, so I paid him alimony for 3.5. You pay half the time you're married. And
why do you end up paying these guys alimony? Do you always marry guys who don't earn a living?
He was a Major League Baseball player.
Why did you have to pay him?
Because in California law says whoever supports the marriage supports the divorce. So everything that he earned, he said would be for our future. We didn't have a future. And so because I paid the day-to-day bills, our mortgage.
But he had plenty of money. In other words, he had saved money.
But I didn't take, you know what, my attitude was this. We divorced, we had no children. He was 30, I was, 32.
Right.
And I said, I just want out. And this is the equation. My lawyer said, look, he's going to take, it was like $5,500 a month. He could have taken $14,000 a month. He took $5,500. And so he said, let's call it a day. And so I did. And I paid that for 3.5 years. But I didn't care. I just wanted out of the marriage.
Do you have a prenup with your current husband?
No, I do not.
You do not?
No.
You didn't sign a prenup?
No, I did not.
Wow. Wow.
I'm a sucker for love.
I don't know what money you make in L.A.
How did he get you to do that?
He didn't get me to do anything. But
chloroform.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I don't know what
Nice.
I do not know what you earn.
I do really well.
Are you a millionaire?
Yeah, well, you know, I make that a year.
You make $1 million a year. Around $1 million a year.
Exactly.
But Jillian, you listen to this show every day.
I know, but what does that mean?
Okay, I'm going to tell you.
Did you make Beth get a prenup?
Yes.
Of course.
Now, let me tell you something.
Robin, I don't listen to myself. I bullshit on air every day. I tell girls I'm like, girls, you better get a prenup. I say it on TV all the time. Get a prenup. Don't be silly.
I want you to calm down and listen to me carefully.
Yes.
I watched the show.
Okay.
You're very interesting to watch on TV. I like it.
Thank you.
And I think my audience will like this show, House Husbands of Hollywood, because of you.
Well, thank you.
And the other couples are bores. You guys are interesting.
Well,
and Grant, I like. It's not that I dislike the guy. He's a handsome guy. He's a nice guy.
Right.
But whatever chemistry the two of you have, it's horrible. Now, let me describe.
We're definitely. Listen, we're going through. I'm not going to lie.
In the first episode.
We're going through a hard fucking time
You're
right now.
goddamn right you are. Because the first time.
It ain't easy.
The first time I'm watching this, and it was very honest. You're having a little dinner party, and your husband's working hard. He's trying to make a nice meal for everyone.
Yes.
He's watching your daughter. I don't know how much of that is bullshit, but he seems to really care about the kid.
Truly does.
He does. He seems like
his daughter. He's an amazing father.
He seems like an amazing father.
He is.
You say to him, let me serve champagne to my friends. He goes, no way. You can't tell me 7 minutes before people get here that we can have champagne.
Have we mentioned he's a former Marine sniper? Yes.
I don't care what he is.
But they are regimented. They're black and white, and I don't work that way. I'm like a fucking whatever girl.
But wait a second. It is not unusual to say to your husband before some friends come over, I think we'll serve champagne. It's no big deal to pop the lid, so to speak. What was the problem? And you're rolling your eyes. You hate him. You hate him.
Oh, Howard, my God, I love the man.
You're rolling your eyes. You're thinking he's jerky.
No, I think that he's got issues. He's a little uptight. Absolutely.
Then in the next episode, you're there with your husband. You're the breadwinner.
Correct.
You were living on your own. You were doing just fine. You went shopping. You're a hot chick. You got to look hot for that. The reason people watch you on TV is you dress great.
Well, thank you. But people assume that I'm like Kelly Ripa where they give me clothes. They don't. I've bought my own clothes for 20 years on TV.
So you say to your husband starts complaining about what you spend on clothes?
Right.
And to your credit, you don't even say to him, hey, listen, Jack, I'm earning the money here. How dare you sit and tell me? Well, why don't you go get a job, and then we'll worry about it.
Well, I did say, you know, some women, I'm friends with a girl who's married to one of the most successful agents in Hollywood, and he's just like Uber agent, and he owns the agent, and they're really rich, and she puts money on his credit card, and he could give a shit, you know.
Right.
So I did say that. I said my friends spend their husband's money, and nobody cares.
There is a huge issue between you and your husband that you're earning the money and he isn't.
Well, especially since he's a Marine.
You mean for him there's an issue?
Yes, there is. There's
but
resentment.
You know, Howard, I'm a big fan of therapy, and we're working through some stuff right now because I do love him. I want this.
Your marriage is going to end in a divorce. There is no question. I
really
watched the show. Listen, you're putting it out there for people to watch.
Correct. Here's the thing.
When you watch it, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't say this against Grant. I like Grant. I met him at my wedding. We had a great time together. He's a sweetheart and a handsome man.
Really handsome.
But you're not in love anymore.
Oh, no, I am.
No, you're not.
Absolutely. And here's the thing.
Why don't you be honest?
He and I would never be anything but with you.
What did you tell Robin when you went out to dinner?
What did I tell Robin?
Well, now, I never said she didn't say she was in love with Grant. She said that throughout the dinner.
That's right. I love the man.
But the thing she said about marriage, I was so depressed after that night.
So Robin, don't turn on me now. No. I said, well, what did I say?
You said, don't get married to me. You said,
don't get married to me. I said, Robin, you don't marry me.
Oh, if I was married to you, if I was married to you, things would be just fine. Don't worry about it.
She
First
kept
of all,
saying, Robin, you don't want to do this to your life.
All
That's
right.
what you said.
What is bad
because
about
you
marriage?
don't want to get married.
What is bad about marriage?
Well, I think marriage is a compromise, obviously.
Right.
And I think that I looked at those episodes. It's funny, Howard. You know, this will be like a shrink session. I did the show thinking, I pushed him into it. He said, I don't want to be a fucking reality. This is stupid. And I said, but it'll be fun. You'll be working. And I thought I'd come in a couple episodes and be like, hey, in the background, I'm home from work. What's up? They would strap mics on me. Of
course, you're the interesting one.
It was silly in the sense that, I mean, there's a guy, Charlie, that's in it, the former bank robber. His wife, you never see her. We all got paid the same amount.
I don't even know that he's a former bank robber because I fast forward through him.
Oh,
it's about you.
He was called a gentleman bank robber. He actually robbed banks and spent time and everything.
You and your husband are the interesting ones on the show.
Well,
you know what Beth said to me? I could watch Jillian and her husband 24 hours a day.
They should never take the cameras off?
Don't take the cameras off these two. Because you're ready to explode. The marriage is about to end.
But wait, you haven't seen all the episodes. There's some other very romantic episodes and wonderful. Anyway, so the point is this, that we are working through.
What do you hate about marriage?
What do I hate about? Okay, so I was telling you, I was watching the episodes, and what I saw, because I get obsessive. I'm like, look, everybody, he didn't want me to open the champagne. Isn't he freaking nuts? And then I realize I'm the fucking crazy one running around, obsessing,
I'm gonna tell you
trying to get people to see how crazy and uptight he is.
You're a hot girl. You had a great little thing going.
Yeah,
you had
I
your
still
own
do.
house. You resent having a child.
Oh my God!
No. You don't.
Now you're insane. Those are fighting words.
And by the way, you don't put your daughter on a countertop and let her run around on a countertop while your friends are
Did you see
eating.
the size? It's bigger than this room. They're so rich, our friends.
You don't do that. That's an accident waiting to happen.
It's not.
It was as if you wanted danger.
Oh my God!
That's
Howard.
right. I watched everything.
We need Dr. 𝗪𝗏𝗄𝗏 in here right now. That is
You need
not
help
the
with
case.
No, we don't. No, we don't. Can I tell you something?
Yes.
Here's what the problem is.
Okay.
You fell in love with a very hot guy.
Yes.
Very handsome, a gentleman.
Happens to all
guy.
of us.
Yeah, that's right. Very, very sweet guy.
You fell in love with Norm.
You had a great time going.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. Then the baby comes. Now you fight over free time. Do you know how excited this girl is to be in New York by herself?
Oh, my God, I love New York.
Yes.
And she's without her husband and without her daughter. You know how happy she is? If she was going to be honest and tell us. You were bursting with excitement on your TV show yesterday.
The truth is that I tell my husband, he says, oh, a trip to New York. And I say, well, not for you. Because I like to I call them my pussy posse. They're my girls, and we hang. And we had dinner with Robin and Ralph, and we had such a great, all the girls.
You say we had a great time.
Yeah, all the girls.
We had a great time, but you sat there and complained about your marriage the entire evening.
Please
Robin,
tell me I did not. I just said.
But you don't realize what you did. You know, like I came away and I was like, I was like, Jillian's miserable. I feel so bad for her.
I am so not miserable. I said that we were going through a rough time and that it's work.
And what you were saying, though, was, Robin, don't do this to yourself.
Well, I love you.
Why would you say to Robin not to do it to herself if you're so happy?
Listen, I think that marriage, it's ebbs and flows, and it works sometimes, and sometimes you want to fucking kill the other person.
Do you yearn to be with another man?
No, that's the one thing I do not yearn for. I mean, other than you. No, I'm kidding.
I'm serious.
I do
Throw
love
a rock
you.
in this room, you'll hit someone she wants to bang.
No. I don't. I mean, he's absolutely a beautiful man, and he's a good-hearted husband. He just has little hang-ups.
All right, but how much more?
And so do I.
How much more of the marriage can you take, honestly? Let's be honest. Let's really talk if you want to get down to it. You like honest radio.
I do. I love honesty.
How much more of this can you take?
I'm not going anywhere. I love this man. I'm making it work.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not based on what I saw on this show.
Yeah, we've been married for 3 years, and let me tell you, at first, I'm not going to lie, we got married after 3 months. It was like a bliss.
You're kidding. You only knew each other 3 months?
No, we actually knew each other 5 years, but we dated and then knew, we knew.
Why wouldn't you sign a prenup with this guy? You know your track record with men. You know that you're
I
unhappy.
was married once before.
I mean, what do you think marriage should be like? Don't you think it should be a little more harmonious and fun?
I think it should be easy.
Why don't you have a housekeeper? You make $1 million a year. It's clearly putting stress on the marriage.
No, I do now. We do.
You have a nanny?
We just hired a girl 2 weeks ago. Our baby's almost 2, but I think that was one of the biggest strains on our marriage. We just hired
because you want to be running around. He wants to be running around.
I don't want to be running around. That's the problem. I'm a fucking homebody. I get off the air and I want to go and sit at home, Howard.
You want to sit at home and attend to yourself. You're a narcissist, and that's not a bad thing.
I want to be with my daughter. I want to hang out. He's more out there. He's young. He's 36. He likes getting on his bike and taking off, and I don't like that. I don't want to go anywhere.
One of those guys.
Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to talk to people. I want to go to my bat cave. I call it the bat cave. I get home from work. I don't want to know from anybody.
Are you tanning a lot? What is going on?
Just a spray tan.
Oh, this is spray tan.
Yeah, I
it
don't
looks
do real
good
tan.
on you.
Thank you. I don't do real tans.
Titties look amazing.
Wow, thanks.
They're
and
fake,
they're real.
right?
Nope,
That's
real.
unbelievable how good they look.
100% real Canadian bacon.
I should have banged you.
Wow.
I made a mistake there.
I love that Angie Everhart came out and said that you were the best, but I knew that. I said, this guy's a sensitive. He's going to be a wonderful lover. It's got to be.
Please. You know what
I know that.
I put out for a girl. I go crazy.
Me too. You got to do
He
that.
wants a good report.
Listen, I live for those good reports. Believe me.
She gave you, and so did Robin Givens. I mean, you really have you do. You know that.
I'm good at it.
You are.
I'm
and now
good.
Beth is so happy with you.
Oh, my
But you
God.
guys have your moments. I know that,
No.
yes, you do. Howard, don't lie. Absolutely
We don't
you do.
have the pressure you and your husband have.
What's the pressure that we have?
You have the kid.
Dude.
You're making. It's very odd when the woman makes the money. It always becomes
Is
an
it?
issue.
For the
Of
guy?
course
No,
it
it
is.
not for the woman.
Why is it? You don't think that's odd for your husband that he has to go for you for his living? That he has to make. He can't support you.
Not for me. That is
Bullshit.
old school.
Yeah, but I'm that way too, man. I guess it's new school too.
Yeah,
I'm
Let
41.
me say something. When you get married, it's a marital situation. The money that comes in is the money of the marriage.
Oh,
and
yeah?
how the
Absolutely.
family
I don't look at it like that.
supported.
I
Every woman
agree with
fantasizes
Robin.
that
I don't.
there
I
was
never
a
did.
man who would take care
Howard,
of them.
I never grew up fantasizing about a man taking care of me. I think because of the background that I had, because I was adopted and I kind of, I came out of the womb fighting, and I've always been a fighter. I've always been on my own. I've never had a man take care of me. And now that I've met and married these guys, I don't care that I'm paying. It means nothing to me.
Your morning show.
Yes. God, I love this music. Thank you, Fred.
Your
Where is
morning
Fred?
show, right over there. Your morning show,
Where?
right over there behind you.
Are you a fan of the show, Jillian?
Jillian, your morning show.
Yeah.
Was syndicated for a while all around the country. What happened there?
They fired my ass.
Now, I heard you left.
Yeah, that's what they told. They said, if you want us to pay out your contract, you will leave on Friday. You will give you a week. I can't believe they gave me a week. I could have said anything during that week, but I didn't. And they said, just say that you're moving on to other things, and we'll pay out your contract.
I see.
So I did. I said,
why did they fire you?
I don't know.
Was it determined that you were bad for the show?
Well, when they fired me, ratings dropped 30% right away. So I don't know that I was bad, but I do think that they felt I was a little too... I don't know.
It's weird.
You know what? I'm speculating. They never said to me. They just said, we're moving in a different direction. See you later.
How's the sex life with your husband? Is it good?
Oh, my God.
Really good? Because you said you told me years ago that you're pretty frigid, that you couldn't have an orgasm. There was a lot of problems.
Well, I had a lot of hang-ups back then, yeah. I mean, because of the shit that I went through.
You were abused.
Correct.
That's right. I remember the rocks were put in your vagina.
Yes.
It's very upsetting. Who did that to you again?
It's some horrible girl back in Canada. She was in the 8th grade. She was a nasty nightmare.
How did she
looked like a dude.
She held you down and forced rocks into you.
Yeah.
And that obviously gave you problems in terms of what you wanted to do.
That and other things. But, I got over it. I mean,
How many rocks? How many rocks can you take?
Does it take? Well, they were very small pebbles. Okay, I have a small vagina. Yes, they were very small pebbles. I just want to throw that out
Do
there.
you feel she was a lesbian and she was attracted to you?
I would imagine. But you don't have to be, I mean, it's one of those things that I got through, and now
Do you have
sex
any
is wonderful.
sexual things where you like someone to hold you down and do things against your will?
Absolutely.
Do you think
that's where my husband and he's a Marine, so he's got tons of guns, so we used to have fun, like, gunplay like that.
Like, what would he do, hold a gun to your head?
Yes, one of our first encounters.
Oh, my God.
Why, is that, like, really out there?
One of your first encounters with your husband was he held a gun to your head.
That sounds familiar.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was loaded. I said, don't even tell me, I don't care.
Really?
You know what we did? We were dating, and this is a true story, and I said to him, you could come to the house, I lived on my own, obviously, at the time, and come in the middle of the night and just, like, rape me. But just, we'll have some fun with it, you know?
Right.
And
Rape fantasy, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And so he brought the gun, and that's what he did, and he left, and he didn't even, like, no, we didn't even talk the whole time.
So he worked it out where he broke into your house, kind of.
Yeah.
And did he wear a mask and all of that?
No, we didn't go. No, I didn't have to wear the Gary monkey mask.
Did he throw you down and tie you up?
Yes, essentially.
He tied you up.
Well, I don't know that he tied me up, but he certainly pinned me down.
What, did you know he would break in that night?
Yes.
You knew that was planned?
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
I did.
And he walks in, and what does he do to you? Does he rip off your pajamas?
Yeah, oh yeah,
He
it was
did.
the whole thing.
Do you sleep in pajamas?
It depends. It depends on what I sleep, you know, what I'm in the mood for.
So he walks in.
Yep.
You're wearing something.
Yes.
He rips your clothing off.
Correct.
Does he scream at you and tell you, look, this is a robbery, get down?
I don't think he went that far. He didn't say get down, but...
He ripped off your clothes.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah.
totally nude. And you have no hair in your vagina because you laser
None.
it.
God, yes. How do you know that? Did I tell you that last night?
You did.
You know what it was? I figured I made so much money at that time. I said, this is throwaway money. I might as well do it now because one day when I'm poor, I don't want to be hairy and poor. I'd rather be bald and poor.
Does the laser vagina hair
Doesn't
removal, did it work entirely?
Oh, my God. Bald as an eagle, and it's been... And I
And it
did my
never grew back.
underarms like 7 years ago, nothing.
I don't believe it because
Yeah,
I
I
went
have
for
nothing.
that. I went for it on the back of my arms,
Yeah.
and it grew right back.
Well, how many sessions did you go to? You
About 5. You're supposed to do 6.
Yeah, you
but
do
I
6 because hair grows in cycles. 3 cycles. It's like a whole thing. I could be a fucking electrolysis.
And you never got any more hair in your vagina?
Nothing.
You're totally bald down there.
Yeah.
There's nothing. If I looked right now, I'd see nothing.
Yeah, nothing. And it's funny because some guys think that that's like pedophilia.
I don't
and they
believe you.
dig-
I think I should see it. I really don't believe it. I should touch it, see if it's smooth.
Can I
It's
check if
smooth.
her tits are real?
They're definitely. I said
After
I would
I
do
check
that.
her vagina, you can check her tits.
Thank you, Howard. Tyra Banks did it, the mammogram to show that it's
Right.
real. Yeah, they're real.
Yeah, that was a great episode.
What are you? Are you a D cup?
No, I'm a C.
You are? Wow,
Yeah.
they look huge today. What, you got a push-up bra on?
I don't have a bra on.
Wow.
It's a halter thing.
How firm are your breasts after a kid? After having a kid? Look at
My
that.
husband, he always says they're very pretty natural boobies.
They
look
How are
like
your nipples? Are they huge?
tiny and brown.
God, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
good for
they're
you.
good. They're
You're a pretty
good.
girl.
Thank you.
And so, let me understand something.
Hello, Arthur.
The guy,
they're nice.
the guy comes in. He breaks in.
Yeah, the husband. Yeah, well, the husband. Now he's a boyfriend at the
He
time.
breaks in.
Yeah.
And the fantasy is that he's going to take you against your will. And what does he do? Does he tie you up?
Well, I think he just pinned me down. There was a lot of sex talk.
There was no rope involved?
No, but there was a gun.
There was a gun
A real gun. I mean, this was like, I don't know what, it was like a 40, like one of those.
And what does he do? He puts it to your head?
Yeah, the back of my head.
And that
I was
turns
on
you
my
on.
front. Oh, yeah, it was great.
Don't you think that that's a result of the girl putting the rocks in your vagina?
No, God, no. No. Otherwise, I would have said, use a boulder on me.
And when he-
Hit me in the cold cock me with a boulder.
So there's no foreplay.
All right.
He just shoves it. He shoves it right into you because he's raping you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in other words, he doesn't try to get you off. He rapes you.
Correct.
Wow. And you're totally wet for this because that turns you on.
He's so... My husband's a very sexy guy, so
Right.
yeah, that was a lot of fun. And let me tell you something. We got married 3 months after that.
Yeah.
Got pregnant 3 months after that. So there was not, it's like now, being a mom, it's not like we're running around with gunplay and,
Did you stay in the role the whole time?
Oh, yes.
And then,
He left, and, well, I didn't call the cops. That would have been funny. That would have been really staying in the role.
well, I hope your marriage does work out.
Thank
Everything
you, Howard.
Robin told me and everything
Oh.
I saw on this show of yours.
No, I
We had a
never
good
got
time.
the impression that she's bailing. That's
No,
one of the
I
things she said,
definitely-
too, that she's going to make this work because, she
I love
doesn't
him.
want to do this again. And this
No,
is
I
it.
love him. I love
What kind
him.
of shoes you wearing?
Louboutins.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, you know how to
I love that stripper shoes are now suddenly like high fashion.
high
It's
fashion?
fabulous.
Because they're hot.
Right?
When you were single, oh, by the way, you're friends with that new judge on American Idol, 𝗁𝗵𝗿𝗻.
I like her a lot, yeah.
I didn't like her, but when she took
I know
off her
you do.
clothes at the end of the season, she was very hot.
Way to
A lot
close
of people got on her case for that, but you liked it.
Oh,
I loved it.
Come on.
Why wouldn't he like it?
Yeah, and
no,
anytime
I'm
a girl...
just saying, I read a lot of bad things about it.
Anytime a 38-year-old girl will go up against a 21-year-old idiot. And look, the girl, I'm not going to... She's got a smoking body, bikini girl.
Right.
But it's not a fucking bikini contest. It's a singing contest. And she was an asshole to Kara about it. She was just an asshole. people, even after the event. And
Cara
I thought,
was out of line. She was mean to
That's
the
what
girl.
she-
She was a young girl.
Come on, she wasn't out of line.
She was
You
a
don't go
young
on-
girl. You don't sit there and make
Yeah.
fun of a girl. She's dumb.
Showed
So
her
what?
up. She said that's not how the song should be sung, and Cara sang it and knocked it out of the
What's her
park, and
story?
it pissed off that bikini
She's seen
girl.
any guys?
She's engaged.
Oh, she's engaged. And what's her deal?
She's really just a cool lady. She's written. She's so prolific.
Is she
Every
marrying
time-
a guy that she has to support?
Well, look, I think her library in and of itself, I think she sold her, they call it catalog.
Yes.
It's not like Beatles or something, but she has so many hits. If you look down, you see Pink, Christina Aguilera, Kelly Clarkson. She's written hits for Enrique.
What, is she a multimillionaire?
I would imagine she
Right.
sold her
So
catalog.
you're friends with a lot of these multimillionaires.
No,
You have a lot
I'm
of-
not.
You have a lot of celebrity
I have
friends.
a lot of friends that are women that are strong that make their own money and stuff.
Are you
but
friends with Stuttering John now? Is he your best friend? Someone said to me.
Susanna Melendez.
Oh,
I
you're
love
friends
her.
with Susanna.
Oh yeah, I love
Poor
her.
girl, huh?
I love her.
She's a terrific girl.
She is one of life's true jewels, and
Yeah,
she loves
she-
you, Artie. When I was at Howard's wedding, I said, "Oh, I wanted to say hi to Artie because I loved your book and I promoted it in L.A."
And she's good friends with Beth, too.
No, and thank
She
you
is,
for
of
that,
course.
by the way.
And so Artie walked by, but he was ready to do your speech, and I think he was nervous. But I take everything personally. I'm like, "Oh, Artie thinks I'm an asshole," and so I was like, "Hi, Artie," and he's like, "Hey," and he kept going. And I told Susanna, I obsessed about it for days. She's like, "Relax." Artie
He was
probably,
uptight about making the
of
speech,
course.
I was. I mean, it's
Right.
Howard. He asked me
Of
to do it. I'm
course.
Julian, kidding me. I buzz balls. I love you. And Susanna is the greatest person ever.
And that she
Did you
loves
date David Spade after your divorce?
Spade and I hung out for a little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
I love him.
David seems to get every hot
He does.
chick on the
He's
planet.
stealth, man. He goes underneath the radar.
You know
What
what
is
it is?
it?
It's his humor. It's the same.
He's got something, right?
Oh, my God,
He's got
Howard.
that certain something.
Absolutely.
And so he had intercourse with you?
We did.
You did? How was he as a lover? Is he good?
He was great.
So
he
what
was absolutely
happens?
great.
He banged you?
Yeah, but you know what? For a while, I don't want to say I was like a guy, but I just wasn't into relationships. I was known as like the kissing bandit because I was so afraid of disease.
Right.
I would go out with guys and just make out, and then that would be it. Like Mark
Right.
McGrath and I made out one night, and I was like, okay, I don't want to take it any further because he's
Right.
probably been with a ton of girls.
But if
And
you're
then-
afraid of disease, why date Spade?
well, you know what? Because I love David as a friend. We were friends first.
What kind of gun did he hold you?
He didn't. See, that's why it didn't last.
Right.
And so, and then, who else did I make out with? Ryan Seacrest. I made out with him when he first moved.
really?
Yeah, don't judge.
You're way cooler than that.
Don't judge. He was a
Why-
had
he's
just
a
moved-
handsome guy,
he
but-
had just moved to L.A. and
Yeah.
we were friends. I took him. There was a.
How did he become friends with you? That he just moved to L.A. and what was he doing? I mean, how does he get in your world? How
He
does
was
he
on.
know
You know what? I was friends with his radio co-host Lisa Fox. They did a
Okay.
show.
All right.
And we used to go to this place called Club Vinyl, and there was a Dan band went there. I don't know if you're familiar. I know you are.
Why
Dan
would you
band, they're
make
from-
out? Wait a second. Why would you make out with him
Yeah.
and then not go further? He's a handsome guy.
Because I did that with Jenna Jameson too. I'm like the kissing bandit. I make out with people and then I run home.
But
and
why did you
by
bang David
myself.
Spade then?
Because I was already friends with David. I'm not good. He was the only celebrity type that I went out took it that far because everybody else.
You became single. He contacts you, and he
well,
says,
no, we were always in contact. I've known him for like 15 years.
and he says to you, Jillian, look, let's go out. Let's hang out a little
Yeah,
bit.
we just hung out. It was no
Right.
big deal.
And how did it come that you go from friends to him fucking you? I mean,
well,
how
we
does
just did it, I think, once or twice, and it was like
Where did it
whatever.
take place? In his house?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he told me he has that move. He
Yeah,
doesn't like
that's
to
what he
take a
does.
girl out. He gets him in the house and says, it wouldn't be good
And
if
honestly,
we were seen.
I don't like going out anyway. I'm not.
Right.
I'm not that into the scene or whatever. So, and LA's so fucking phony. And
And what are you doing? You having dinner with him one night at his
we were
house?
just hanging at his house.
What were you doing at the
goofing
house?
on people and watching TV. And
Drinking a little bit?
I don't recall drinking. I don't think
Wow.
he's a big drinker.
No?
Yeah.
And then how does he make his move? He just starts kissing?
I probably made the move. I don't
really?
know.
You started kissing him and
Yeah.
you gave him oral?
Wow. Probably.
Wow.
I don't know why I wouldn't.
I bet you're good at it.
I do like it.
You do like it.
Although when I was pregnant last time, I was doing it to my husband, and this is such a nasty thing, but the baby rides high, and I was doing it, and I just eaten a Waldorf salad, and I went, oh my God, I feel my gag reflex, and I all over his.
You vomited on his penis.
Yeah. What a sight.
So did his ex-assistant.
Whoa. Hell.
Wow.
Yeah, that was really nasty. Poor
So
guy.
you vomited on your husband's penis?
I did.
Yeah.
That was
well,
horrible.
Believe me, you should see mine. You'd vomit a lot. So so with Spade though?
Yeah.
You had oral with him?
I think
and his penis was a big penis? Or nice size?
I remember it being big, but you had somebody on recently that said it was big, and I was like, oh, was it? I remember that. It was so long ago, but he was great.
He's a great lover. He's an expert lover. He has to be.
He's
bangs
got to be at this point, right?
With a woman as hot as you are, and you're very sexy.
Thank you.
Was he able to hold out a long time with you? Are most of these guys able to hold out?
I don't think
can
so.
give you
I'm not like the kind of girl that's like, oh, give me the romance and I'm like a dude that way. I like to get in and nasty and.
I think with you, I'd put it in, and I'd probably last a second or two. I mean, that would be it.
Yeah, I don't recall it lasting a long time.
Did you achieve an orgasm?
No.
You did not. Not
no.
with him.
No. You know what it is? I need to feel really safe so I can be really out there, like with my husband, and that's we have toys and we have talk.
A gun.
It's nasty. A gun.
You require a lot of foreplay?
A gun would be a toy. No.
Yeah, do you ever like a guy just to get on top of you and put it in?
Hello?
Yeah.
The gun episode.
You don't
was
need
that.
him licking you?
Don't need the whole shebangy bang.
You don't need
Sometimes
it.
it's nice, but I don't need it.
You don't need it?
Nope.
Boy, fascinating girl. Listen, Jillian Barberie is on House Husbands of Hollywood, premiering August 15th at 9 p.m. on the Fox reality channel.
Robin.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
now that you know Grant, it'll be interesting for you to see.
Why are you obsessed with Fred on the show out of all the people?
I've always loved Fred. I just
Did you know this, Fred?
She knows I have a gun collection.
You know what it is? I fell in love at the first time when he was doing the 𝗛ጽ𝗿𝗍𝗿.
_Valdheim Jr.,
Yes.
one of his best impressions.
Thing about like power or something.
I don't know.
And
but
Nazis.
just-
Would you like him to visit you at your house as _Valdheim Jr. and his...
Yes, I would. It'd be very nice.
So, yes, it is depressing that Robin went to dinner with you and you complained
It
about
was
your marriage
fun.
the whole time.
We had a good time. No, I didn't the whole time. We had a great time.
I felt a little bad. I felt like, oh my God, Jillian's not happy.
No, I'm very, very happy.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I truly am.
I saw the show, honey.
I don't have to worry.
When your husband...
Marianne!
1 second, Marianne. When your husband calls you...
Yes.
Babe. Like, you can tell he's just totally annoyed with you, and you're calling him dude.
I call everybody dude, though.
No.
I'm
Honey, you don't call me dude.
I do. I did
No, you
earlier.
don't.
Yes, I did. Hi, Marianne.
Hi, Jillian. You know what I'm thinking? You're my favorite super celebrity fan of Howard's. I'm surprised you were late. And I'm thinking that you're telling Robin that she shouldn't get married because she would have to support a man. Because at this stage in her life, Robin would be like the super breadwinner. Don't you agree?
Well, I think at this point for Robin, it would be hard for you to find somebody.
That was basically the conversation.
But I'll tell you what, Robin's going to be signing a prenup. I won't let her get married unless she does.
But her hand, you'll have to help her, Howard.
I'll break her other hand.
I know. Oh my God. It's like a satellite dish on your hand.
And take that yelling.
I'm bringing in...
I can't believe you're the rollerblade. You know, I used to figure skate. I could have gone rollerblading with you and helped you out.
Jeff the Drunk, you're on the air.
Hi, Julian.
Hi, Jeff the Drunk.
How you doing, baby?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Could you please do me a favor?
Uh-oh.
Would you get on that Sibian?
Jillian, when are you going to ride the Sibian? Really, you're a super fan of the show.
I am.
Everyone
In fact, can I tell you, when we did the Superfan Roundtable,
right.
It's so funny because
That was a good show, by the way. I listened.
Thank you. I hardly was participating because I'm the type, I'm like, I have verbal diarrhea. I want to talk about everything that you've said, everything you've done, all the nuances of the show.
Right.
But it was Natalie and Jeff Probst's show, so I kind of had to sit back, and that was so fucking hard for me to sit there. And even when they did the celebrity Superfan Roundtable, and it was Jerry O'Connell, I beat Jerry. I was playing in my car at home. I beat Jerry. I beat Jeff Probst. I did not beat Jimmy Kimmel.
Right, Jimmy's good.
Like... But he's also your friend, and he vacations with you and stuff like that, so he's got that edge.
But you were
he's also
talking
been
about
listening
the
to-
Sibian.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
Now,
Jeff, yes.
now, what about it? Don't you think you should be a celebrity Sibian ride? I mean, it's really your obligation to do that.
Please.
I realize that it is. I don't know. I'm not wearing any underwear today.
Neither was Meryl Streep when she was on it.
You're not wearing underwear?
I never
You don't wear
do.
panties?
I never do.
With that little dress?
He has a bunch of them there.
Why don't you sit on the Sibian, keep your dress on?
That's the thing. I'm terrified of germs.
We got a bunch
but
of...
it-
I'm
but
terrified
it's a
of
brand new piece. It's clean. It
I know
comes out
you-
of the plastic.
And then Gary has to wear the mask.
Here comes Will. What do you think? Want to do
It's
it?
Will Murray, everybody.
Oh, do you think you could even get off from the Sibian?
No, not right now. I couldn't.
Why? Because too many people around?
Don't hurt yourself over there,
What
Will.
happened? Did Will fall? What's going on?
Cole cocked himself with the
Do you want me to hold a gun to your head while you do it?
that would be funny.
help. Yes.
Are you going to sit on the Sibian or not?
No.
You are not?
No.
All right, guys. That's enough.
Sorry.
All right. She
Well,
doesn't
so
want
Look at everybody. Look at the freaking crew coming in.
So it doesn't go to waste,
Gary,
Jason. Get on the
wait,
Sibian.
what mask would you wear if I did?
Whatever you want. You can put a gun to my head.
No, I can't.
We're like a pit crew. We could be.
Oh, I know. I've seen it.
But
Believe
it's-
me.
but
I
it's-
hosted the sexiest moments. Remember?
It's all your comfortability.
Why don't you
level.
sit on it with it turned off?
Right.
And then if you get comfortable with it, I'll turn it on.
I honestly, I'm not.
What are you afraid you're going to lose, like the Doritos commercial you're doing or something? What are you, Sunoco? What are you doing? I don't know.
Sunoco.
Whatever you do, I don't know.
All right, forget it, guys. I want to continue
Thank
this
you.
interview. The Nutrisystem stuff.
Yes.
Do you make a fortune with that?
God, not a fortune. I did it because it worked. It really, truly worked.
Right.
But it's not a fortune by any means. No,
Yeah.
no.
Jeff, I'm sorry to disappoint.
Sorry, Jeff the Drunk.
All right, thank you.
Oh, I suck as a guest.
Didn't you tell a coworker at Good Day LA that you were going to go on the Sibian?
Chiggy, one of our he said, you've got to ride the Sybian, and he's obsessed with you, and so many, that's how I form my relationships. I ask if they listen to you, like Frankie B. Jeans?
No.
You don't?
Oh, no, I know Frankie B.
Okay,
Jeans.
the girl who originated them 10 years ago, her name's Daniela Clark. She looks like 𝗛𝗿𝗏. She's so fucking beautiful. She's your #1 fan, and her and I, our relationship, she's married to a guy from Guns N' Roses. Our husbands get together, they write about it, and all we do is talk about you.
Oh,
that's we love you.
I should have banged her, too.
Yep.
Ralph, go ahead.
Hi, Ralph.
Hey, that rape fantasy thing sounds, oh my God. That
sounds great, yeah.
It really
you didn't
was
even
great.
know that, Ralph.
Hey, Ralph, you were at our dinner. Now, Robin says I did not complain about my marriage all night. That is absolutely
He was
wrong.
on the other side of the table.
Yeah, I just heard you rattling on about something. Who knows?
Oh, please.
But, all right, this Hollywood House Husband show sounds fantastic. If I watch the show, does it teach you how to become one? Because
you want to know something? Ralph,
you'd be a perfect candidate.
Ralph needs that. But, Ralph, it's in a way.
Yeah.
You got to be like a super hot guy, because what girl's going to pay for you? And I'm not saying you're not a handsome guy. You're a good-looking guy.
He's got a nice body.
Can I tell you, my ex-husband...
Ralph's an ugly girl.
My ex-husband was not gorgeous by
but
any
he was a
means.
professional baseball
But so
player.
what? I don't give a shit.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Howard's right. Come on.
I married a former Marine sniper who's not working. So why?
Because
what does that say?
he's also extremely handsome.
Right, Marine, baseball player. You notice the theme?
I like men in uniform.
Chicks don't really care that much about that. You can get away with being like a little ugly like me.
Especially if a girl makes her own money, she doesn't really care about it. Just believe me, it's just not even in my. I got asked out by guys, actors that came on the show, and I didn't go out with them.
This is all bullshit.
No.
Gary
Bob,
Coleman?
go ahead. You want a man to take care of you. Bob, go ahead. You're on the air.
I don't need it.
Sure you do.
I don't.
Well, you think that job's going to last forever? You don't know that.
Please, it's been 15 years. I'm not going anywhere.
I mean, you're terrific, but, I don't know.
Me neither.
I don't know.
Look at Dorothy Lucy. She's 10 years older. She's still going. What
They
does
got
she
to get
care?
rid of her. Do you
Dorothy Lucy is 60.
She doesn't like me.
She doesn't like you, and you don't like her.
I love Steve. Steve and I are...
For those of you who don't know, Jillian works with this Dorothy Lucy.
And it's very obvious.
And it's obvious when I've seen the show that you hate her and she hates you. You can't stand each other.
We don't like each other. We're not each other's cup of tea.
And in the same way I watched you and your husband on this TV show, you don't like each other. You just don't.
You can tell this about them, too.
Robin, watch the show. Jillian doesn't like her husband.
Fascinating.
And her husband isn't choked up with her. It's very mutual. And they're both very nice people. I don't mean to disparage, but the fact of the matter is, Jillian is in crisis mode right now. And you'll see it.
I'm getting depressed again.
I'm not going to lie. We are definitely working on things.
Bob, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Jillian, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I was just wondering if you give up the ass.
Yeah, of course.
You do anal?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, my goodness.
Beautiful.
Do you like it?
With that noise in the background.
Is it a struggle for you?
This is a struggle.
Is it something you'll go to once a week?
Once a week?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, like you know, Robin, with the coffee colonics, it's the same sort of thing.
I really
At
want
least
to-
I get off on this.
I really want to explore this with you.
Yeah.
About anal.
Yes.
How old were you when you first tried anal?
23.
All right. And at first, were you annoyed by it and not like it? And
Actually, I just lied to you. The first time I tried it, I was 17.
17.
Yeah, with a boyfriend.
You were curious about it?
Yeah.
How did you know even about it?
Hated it the first time.
Horrible.
I watched I worked in a video store when I was 16, and I watched a ton of porn. Became a little obsessed with porn, and so I think in my own deviant mind, I saw things that most 16-year-old girls weren't watching at that time, and so it kind of upped the ante for me. And so yes, I remember wanting my boyfriend to try it and hating it at that time, and didn't do it again until I was 23.
Because it was painful?
Oh my gosh.
Was there an embarrassment with duty?
No, there was nothing like that. It was just really, really painful. But by the time I was 23, I was just more into the experimenting and just letting myself go, lying on my stomach and letting it happen and just enjoying it. Also,
Did guys ask you for it?
Did they ask?
Or did you
No,
just
I was
grab their
pretty-
penises and stick it in there?
I didn't do it to a lot. I didn't allow a lot of guys to do
Right.
that. But I was into the experimenting part of it. I mean,
So I have a very specific question about it. You're
Yes.
there, you're making love to a guy.
Yeah.
Was there a time when a guy would be behind you, he was in you vaginally, and then suddenly he would just pull his penis out and stick it in your ass?
Yes.
There was. And you came to love this act. To
yeah,
the
I
point
didn't-
now, even in your marriage, once a week, you'll go back there.
For sure, I would definitely whenever he wants to.
Wow.
Absolutely.
And you enjoy
And
it.
he likes it, too.
Yeah.
Do you need lubrication back there, or you don't? You were
No, like
self-lubricating?
spit or something.
Spit.
Sometimes.
Boy, you're wilder than I thought. I thought you were uptight because I thought that you were always like non-orgasmic.
I definitely went through a time where I couldn't orgasm, except I think I told you the story when I was experimenting with the girls in Florida. I had 2 girls that I slept with in Florida.
Yeah.
And then it was easy. Those were the first time that I had orgasms.
That's when you were a weather girl in Florida?
And there was a girl that I used to work with. She was a former model who lived in Canada, and I worked with her up there. She came to visit me in Miami. And Miami's it was like the early 90s when Madonna had just moved in.
Right.
And it was like this sexy, and the nightclubs were opening every 5 minutes. And you know, you go to dinner at 10 o'clock and you dance till 3 a.m. And it was just debauchery. And it was so much fun. And I was 24. And so we ended up sleeping together, and it was amazing.
Well, how did that happen? You went out to party together?
We went out to party, and we went
the 2 of you are quite beautiful, so you probably created a lot of love.
She was a German model that got into TV afterwards.
Did you guys dance with each other at the club?
Dance. We made out. Like, nobody cared in Miami. We were making out. There were people.
I mean, but they would probably say, hey, there's the local weather girl making out
they
with...
could care less.
They didn't care
so many
Miami.
gay clubs and stuff. And then we would go... I took her to a strip joint, this Solid Gold that we used to go to. And the girls were really hot. And so I got back home, and she ended up seducing me. Then I told...
How did she seduce you?
It was just sort of like we were buzzed and it happened. That wasn't the best girl story, but the better one was when I went back to work and I told this co-anchor that I worked with. She was this hot Hispanic, and I told her, she goes, oh, I liked your girlfriend, the German from Canada. And I said, yeah, apparently I liked her a little too much too, because we ended up sleeping together. She's like, tell me all about it. So I tell her about it, thinking I'm telling a friend. She, in her mind, starts setting a scenario, takes me out to dinner a week later, totally seduces me, like the candles, like a guy would do.
She took you out to dinner in a restaurant.
Yeah. We made out in the bathroom. Like, I went to the bathroom, and then I came out, and she was standing there, and she just grabbed me and pinned me against the wall and started kissing me.
Oh, that must have been so incredibly hot.
It was awesome.
Because she was probably like hot like you.
She's this beautiful Latin girl, and so she was wearing a jumpsuit, and I just remember unzipping it, and we went to
Where?
town.
At your house?
Bathroom.
In the bathroom, you got it on with her?
Yeah, in Miami.
So she pushed you against the wall, kissed you.
Yeah, and
then
I
you just unzipped her standing there at the restaurant.
Yeah, she was wearing the sexy black jumpsuit. I unzipped
What was
it.
under the jumpsuit?
Nothing.
Zero.
And then we went back we were like, let's get out of here. And we were all over each other in the car. We got back home. And then we had the greatest night.
What'd you do?
Everything.
She went down on you.
Oh, please.
And you went down on her?
Yeah, oh my God, we did it. Because I was
Put your finger in her
25
ass?
now. That's a good question. I don't think I went that far.
Why wouldn't you go there again? Why only one time?
Well, twice, actually.
With her?
Yeah. And then, so I was 24.
Did you start to think you were gay?
No, I always knew I loved men. Like, I knew in the back of my mind, this is fun, but this is definitely not permanent. And then I didn't make out with a girl again until Jenna Jameson, like 4 years ago.
And it was full on making out.
With Jenna?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
but I knew
shocked.
I wasn't going to sleep with Jenna because it scared me. I was like, oh, my God.
Germophobic, porno star, this kind
the
of
whole
thing.
thing, you know?
Maybe you got to bring a girl into the relationship with Grant. Maybe spice it up a little bit.
Our sex life is fine.
The sex
That's
life's
the last
okay.
thing we need. Yeah,
Right.
we're
It's
fine.
just the annoying arguing and stuff.
No, it's that stuff that gets in the way. But then the makeup sex is like
How
good
often are you having sex with your husband? Honestly.
A lot.
Really?
A lot.
Every night of the week?
Dude, we have sex a lot.
Well, all right. That's
even
good.
when we're pissy, because I'm one of those girls that even if I'm mad, I can still fuck you. Like,
Right.
you and I are definitely
even though you
like
can't,
that.
even though you can't stand him that night, you
Yeah.
can fuck him.
Sometimes it makes it better.
Wow. Wow.
Now, do you sometimes think, Howard, that maybe you're not willing to have these extremes of emotion
Yes.
go
I know
on?
that.
And
that's a great
I don't
point.
fight with Beth, and Beth doesn't fight with me.
But wait a minute.
We
I
live
never.
very
can I-
harmoniously.
Howard, my first husband, we lived 7 years together. We never had one fight until I served him divorce papers. I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. I don't feel a lot of highs or lows. I just feel a lot of nothing.
I feel a lot of highs with her.
Yeah, well, you guys are complete
doing good.
newlyweds.
We're doing
She's
well.
an angel too.
She is.
You got yourself an angel, and
She's a good girl.
And she wants to please you, and I want to please my husband. The difference is, like, I'm no different than Beth. The only difference is, and this is where it comes that stuff that you're talking about. I think women and men fundamentally. Men want to go and hunt and gather, and women, but now I'm in the role of doing the hunting. But then I come home and I still want to please. So it's like this weird, and you know, we're the ones that get pregnant and give birth and all this. And so I think there's been.
You feel like you're doing everything.
Sometimes women do, but my husband is with the baby. I mean, I have no guilt. He's with her right now.
No, he's
You know, he's
a good
an
guy.
amazing father.
Rick, last question for 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗍, who's on House Husbands of Hollywood, premiering August 15th at 9 p.m. on the Fox Reality Channel. She's telling you it all. She's so honest in this TV show. The TV show is great because of Jillian and her husband.
Well, thank
the
you.
other couples, they might as well just cut down and cut out of the show.
That's not true.
They're complete fucking bores. Period. End of sentence. But I will tell you.
do you think it's because you know Jillian and Grant?
No, because the editors know it too, because the show is 87% 100% Jillian and her husband.
But I will tell you that
It's you, too.
I told them I would not go back for another season because it was exhausting for me.
Whatever it is, they should pay you a bunch of dough and get rid of those other couples and just keep the camera on you guys.
I do like the Lisa Billy storylines. He's a former Dodger, and she's a makeup. They've got a great storyline. Oh, please. They're not. No.
I don't care about them. I care about you. Lisa's here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those are your Yenta friends. You get to meet Jillian's Yenta friend. They might as well call it the Jillian Barbary Show with her friend.
This might be a hot chick who did my makeup once at Fox.
Yes, it is.
It is?
It is. She works with Joe Buck, and so she's beautiful.
The show is called House Husbands of Hollywood. It premieres August 15th at 9 p.m. on the Fox Reality Channel. You want me to say hi to your friend? Would that make your day or not? Would you rather just have all the attention on you?
Oh, no. Are you kidding? I don't care. Bring her in.
I'm dying to see her. This was like 12 years ago. A smoking hot chick did my makeup for some Fox thing I did for Mad TV. And she said she was married to a Dodger.
That's her.
Well, she could come say hello. And then I want to let the audience have a couple more questions with you, Jillian, and then I'll let you out of here. What else are you doing while you're here in
what, show-wise?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Just the Hannity show.
Hannity and... it's not Hannity and Combs.
It's just Hannity, so they need me on there to kind of...
Yeah, I recognize her from the TV show. How you doing, baby?
That's her.
You're the one with the skincare line? You're trying to launch a skincare line? Yeah, I saw that. You're a nice girl.
How are you? Good, how are you?
Good. How are you, honey? So you excited to be on TV?
No.
Yeah, she could care less.
Lying.
No.
She's the opposite.
You love it.
I like being on the other side of the camera.
And you, too. You married a guy. You got to support him, right?
Yeah, but it was a little different. Billy played baseball, and he did very well at first, and we just have...
He was a good player. He played left field, right?
God, Artie would know, yes.
So he made a bunch of dough, right? Your husband? Yeah, and so he, in other words, he is a breadwinner in a sense.
He was.
He was, and now you're winning the bread. Okay, all right, I got it. Well, listen, congratulations on the show.
Lisa would love to ride the Sybian, by the way.
Get on. Hop on, baby.
Howard, could you imagine me back in '96? It was some Fox event. We had to do promos, so they had to get a makeup person. And I'm coked up and 27 and geeky looking. And she comes in to do my makeup, and I start trying to hit on her like a jackass.
You didn't go for Artie? You didn't want him at all?
Well, Artie, by the way, I think it was Beer League. It was Artie weekend on Comedy Central, and they showed you so many movies, and how great you look great.
They did Dirty Work and Beer League.
Dirty Work, I love that movie.
But so I say, are you... Are you single? And she says, no. I say, what's he do? He's on the Dodgers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well.